of Thrones excessively.
We will probably talk about Game of Thrones every time we talked.
Yeah. You deleted people off your Facebook for
Yeah.
posting slight spoilers and hints.
That's fair.
How seriously you took it, and now, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, you say who cares, but we're rewatching it. We started, what, last Thursday?
Okay,
We're
who of
halfway
note
through
cares?
season 3 now.
I just don't know how you
Me
could do it. I just
and
don't.
Alex.
I just don't know how you could bother.
It made
I would
me
be
sad.
watching
We're
it
at the end
slowly.
of season 4.
Are
Say
we?
again?
Lindsay thinks we're halfway through season 3. We're at the end of season 4.
In less than a week.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
It made me sad watching a clip today, knowing
Yeah.
how much that show let me down.
Yeah.
But don't you
And this
think
is the
that
thing.
at some
Do you
point
know
they'll
what?
rewrite it? It's not going to be
No.
like that forever.
No.
No, it's not going to be like that forever.
No, because they would have to rewrite all of it. You couldn't just do the last seasons. So if
Yes,
you
you could.
rebooted it like well, they wouldn't do though, because they wouldn't. The same cast wouldn't do it. I don't think now.
Maybe not. But they could still be like the kind of Dallas, it was all a dream kind of scenario, you know?
And that would have been a better ending.
It was
All through the
it
eyes
was
of
all-
Bram.
Yeah, before you get to take off life support in episode 1, the whole thing was just him falling off.
Ugh.
Who wants to remind us what happened last time?
Halvor.
Well, the biggest thing last time was that I didn't have this sinking feeling in my stomach about Game of Thrones, so that's a change now. That's happened between now and the last session.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, my art.
Yeah, me and Halvor are going to die very briefly, aren't we?
One of us definitely is.
You may also notice, you may have it at all times, but your name is probably at the top left, and if you mouse over it, you'll see a fly-out menu of your spells and abilities, if you want to try
It is.
that out.
Only available when we have our token selected.
Oh, okay. Just a slightly
Yeah.
alternate way of doing things. If you don't like it, and you don't like how it keeps popping up, you can disable it in your settings. But I quite like it. You'll see it in a moment. In fact, yeah, Bartandalis has also reminded me that actually... Oh, dear. Bartandalis. Oh, that's why Bartandalis didn't react to me loading the scene.
Oh, sorry, something relevant happened. It's something I've not seen before.
Yes.
Sorry. But I didn't want to be late.
I appreciate you. I appreciate that.
Oh, nice scene. Even better. Oh, nice, we've all got our winter wear now.
You have?
I love it.
It wouldn't let me put. I was trying to have Esmeralda have her hood on and then her Jortney hat on top of it, but it wouldn't let me do both.
Why does Halvor look like a lady? He looks so svelte. I look more thick than Halvor. There we
Well, my strength's down to 12, so I've lost a
Well,
lot
had
of maths.
Had I not lowered it anymore yet by the end of last session?
go. Say again?
Had I not lowered it below 12 by the end of the session? Thanks for reminding me.
Please tell me you're joking.
This is-
I'm feeling victimized enough. When all of the enemies in the scene only attack one character and then carry him off to his death, I can only assume you don't want me in the game anymore.
I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you.
Well,
You're gonna kill me.
Possibly. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm going to kill us both, so I'll die as well. So it
That
balances
does
out
make
a
me
little
feel a bit better, yeah.
bit. Yeah. Yeah, see?
Make Cora feel like shit. Though she's gonna be left on her own with fucking Ez.
And Lucian, and you're really into boys, if we remember that recap from last week.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, creepy Cora was on the prowl.
You guys.
Well, let's find out what happens. We ended with Bartandalis calling out at the end of the round. He, Halvor, and the... I'm going to keep saying... Try myself not to say gargoyles, but the statues are currently 25 foot up. we open around with Esmeralda. She is going to, being now out of range of these statues, I'm going to try and use the new menu myself. She is going to fire a firebolt up at the one closest to her.
Are there some missing, or was there only 4 and they're now all on Halvor?
Yes.
Okay.
Crowded around them. That hits. Excellent. Halvor, it's you. Up in the air, grappled by, I believe, 3 of the 4.
I am going to attack the one that we've been focusing on again.
Which I believe was this one. The one to your right.
Correct. Ooh.
Does it count as being engaged with Bartandalus? Is he within 5 feet of it?
He is within 5 feet of it, yeah.
That's good for me.
Can we just stick around so you hack through them just so that you're still getting your bonus?
And it's
Just
still alive,
you need to
so I'm going to do it again.
Chunks do start to rapidly crumble off it. The stonework of it is coming from apart.
If you always want your bonus, all we need to do is just make your name Hodor instead of Halvor, and you can just carry me around on your back all the time.
And can I do a bonus? As a
Good
bonus
point.
action, I take the hide action.
What? I don't see how you're able to hide, grappled by 4 things in midair.
There's so many of them, he slips away and they don't know.
I take the disengage action.
What, he leaves them all grabbing onto each other like a cartoon.
No, he's suddenly, all of a sudden, he stood on top of Bartandalus and I'm now trapped. So long, Bartandalus, and he just jumps off.
What happens if you knock something prone that's flying? Does it fall or is it immune?
Falls to the floor.
I believe it does for...
It depends. If it flies...
Well, if you're prone, your speed is 0 until you get up. Although I suppose you could tumble and right yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking if I were to grapple one of them and it was just the 2 of us, then technically its speed would be 0, so it'd fall. But there's also a bunch more of them.
I will look it up.
Yeah.
If a flying creature is not prone, it has its speed reduced to 0 or otherwise deprived of the ability to move, the creature falls unless it has the ability to hover or it is being held aloft by magic, such as the fly spell.
Well,
so there you go.
It's been held aloft by 3 other things that are also grappling up
it's
to
still,
hold
yeah.
one fly.
Well, unfortunately for me, that is my entire turn, I believe. Actually,
Okay. Oh, yeah. Go on.
I could bonus action shield bash it and try and knock it. In fact, would that work? Well, let's do it anyway.
I think don't know if it'd bring a grapple. Yeah, we'll go for
I
it.
don't care. I'm doing it.
Let's go for it.
I shield bash it.
You succeed.
Does that knock another one prone?
If I use it to push it 5 feet away, does that
That's
work?
what I'm rapidly. Basically, can you shove out of a grapple? Apparently, yes. If a grappler can no longer reach their target, the grapple ends. If you shove someone 5 foot away, they won't be able to reach you anymore, and the grapple will end.
Fuck you, gargoyle.
You're never going. Whoa! It's not a gargoyle.
Fuck you, demon statue.
Whoa!
Dragon.
Dragon? Well, you've used the wrong image there, haven't you?
Yep, I have.
Yep.
In fact, it's the image that comes up when you Google Gargoyle 5th edition.
Oh yeah, it is absolutely the gargoyle art that I have renamed. So yes, it is knocked back 5 foot, and you are now only grappled by 3 creatures.
My speed is 0.
Are they still
so
strong
that
enough
ends
to carry us
turn.
both?
Yes.
Okay. Was this one's speed 0 and knocked away at the same time? Is that it was all on one thingy, yeah?
Which speed has been 0, and then he got knocked back 5 feet.
So he's falling.
Well, he's
Well,
no longer
'cause,
in a grapple.
When he's knocked out, he's not grappled anymore. So his speed is no longer 0 the second Halvor pushes him away.
Oh, right, okay.
He's like knocked back, and I imagine him being wrapped around Halvor, and the wings just start beating as it's knocked back.
Okay.
Anything else from you, Halvor?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. It flies straight back in and attacks you.
Actually, I will shout out to Bartandalus, who's like stepping on my face or whatever. Bartandalus, get to the ground while you still can.
I'm fine.
We'll see about that.
Okay. So, flies back in.
How close are we to this cliff over here as we're going up? And does this cliff it looks like this cliff keeps going up, does it? The one to the top of the map. How far away from it are we?
You are 25. You're about 10, 15 feet distance-wise from it. It's very, very sheer.
Okay.
To be fair, it really hovered on a 20 for me. But what? Bullshit. Yeah, both claws and a bite all miss Halvor, to my dismay. 2 of those hovered on like 18s plus as well. Cora, you're up.
I feel it may be time to invoke the owls.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on, like you didn't see that coming. Seriously.
I don't know how I somehow didn't.
Every time.
Every time. I joke about you doing this all the time. Whenever you do it, I'm like shocked Pikachu face. Like, for fuck's sake, 8 owls.
I mean, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I conjure bears instead.
Are you
But this
summoning
time
8
owls.
giant owls, yeah?
I am indeed, yes. Except it's not letting me roll it off that spells thing. It's saying that I need to target something before rolling an attack.
Well, try targeting it. See, just target yourself and see what happens.
Are they large as well? Oh my god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking hell. 6, 7. Good God. Oh,
They're quite large.
they are all large.
Yeah.
You're in combat, and let me move. And you are in combat. Let me just. I'll just forget about that button. The eagles are coming.
That is one of the best features they could have added.
Oh yeah, roll them all at once. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I would like to ask one owl to... Look at them.
Yeah.
Many
All of them.
owls. I would like one of them to be
Can't you give them an individual action? Okay, go on.
well, no, only specific. A couple of things I want them to do. So I'd like one of them to be in charge of trying to gently grab hold of Halvor and free him from the bunch. One to also be in charge of doing the same for Bartandalus. One to be roughly flying around me and sort of acting as a guard, and the rest to be targeting all the gargoyles that are not gargoyles.
When you say flying around you as a guard, give me a bit more of a specific command than that. What when you say flying around you as a guard? What
To
attacking
interface
anything that
themselves
goes on you?
between, so to stand between me and anything that might target me is basically what I want them to do, and possibly attack them if within range.
Okay,
And I am going to move as well.
I'm looking at the map here. Oh, right, okay. I'll wait till you tell me where you're moving to first before I... Are you happy for... Right, okay, so are you happy for this one to, like... For us to say it basically lands here with its wings spread, so you can, like, shoot over it and it affords you some cover?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
But obviously,
okay.
if there's any kind of gargoyle thing that steps in the way, I would like it to aim to move between me and it. If
Yeah.
anything's like trying to attack me.
Hearts, one marked of a heart condition is going to be trying to get Halvor the blind while we try and get Bartandalus. Should have worded that better. A congenital heart defect. Okay, that was an action from you, wasn't it?
That was my action indeed. And that's probably me done.
Okay.
I might shout, Caspin, get next to me! But otherwise I'm done.
Okay. And it is Caspin's turn. He does as commanded. Withdraws next to you, just looking up in sort of awe of these sudden, massively increased sound of wing beats fluttering around and all these screeches. In case you can't remember what those screeches sound like, let me remind you. Caspin is like ducks down. I don't think he's been with you and you've done this before. What's this?
Yes.
He saw us in the swamp in Brez.
I got them
Yes.
twice and then they instantly.
Yes, yeah, maybe he blinked. At the time he blinked, they were taken away, I think.
They weren't taken away, they flew off really quickly, remember?
He standing next to you, pulls out, looks at his crossbow and sort of aims it up at one of the gargoyles and then just lowers it.
One of the owls.
One of the owls lowers it, and then you just hear him quite quietly, almost to himself, Cora, just say, "No, you are right, of course. Yes." And he puts his hand on his chest, and you hear a very faint... Oh no, I've lost it. Oh yeah, you hear a very faint...
Very faint.
Yeah,
So faint.
The least faint version of it could have played. And he has cast a spell on himself.
Does he look any different?
So I'm just trying to change... There we go. I did something and forgot to add it on. Yeah, he has cast Sanctuary on himself.
What does that do?
It means if anything nothing can attack him, and if it does, it's got disadvantage. I think.
Cool.
And he's
Yeah.
clearly that spell's been made wrong. He's had to save on himself. But yeah, he is Sanctuary.
Doesn't happen to apply to anyone next to him either, does it?
No, it does not.
Nah.
So first of all, in the combat initiative is Pronow, so that will continue to put itself between you and the enemy, and it will also take the dodge action, so it's in the way, and it's also harder to hit if anything goes for it.
Wonderful.
Next up is Heart Condition Owl. So it will fly over. I know it's overlapping with Angelo. I'll move him if you want to do anything with Angelo. We'll say he's just, kind of over him. He is going, to grapple Halvor. I'm guessing you have to make an attack on Halvor and choose to grapple, or can Halvor just choose
I'll accept it to happen. I think it would be better if it was an opposed grapple against the gargoyles, because he's trying to pull them off the gargoyles.
No, against Halvor. Grapple me.
It's got Halvor by the wrists and the gargoyles have him by the ankles. The move fly.
And I'm surfing
I'm
on him
ripped
in
in
between
half.
them, stood on his belly.
Okay, this owl is going to make a contested athletics check against the combined might of 3 gargoyles. So the owl has a strength of 13. It rolls an athletics of... I'm not even going to roll. Do you know what? They could roll. I'm going to give it... I looked up how a lot of people do this. I'm going to do this advantage +2. So it's basically advantage for one and then it's a +2 from the other one, because you can't obviously double, triple dip successive people. That's the converse of how people seem to be doing how to escape from a grapple independently from multiple things. So, yes, Halvor is still in their grasp. He is willingly grappled by the owl in addition to all of his graspy friends.
But now its giant talons have gone straight through his heart and he's dead. That's how bad the athletics check was.
No, he is not dead yet. On to the next statue. It is going to attack Halvor 3 times. off. It's not that I like to play DM versus player, but when I suddenly miss four, there we go, hit one. 4 attacks in a row. And then it comes down with a bite. That was a high speed roll there.
Uncanny dodge, uncanny dodge.
Okay, what's that reduce it by for you?
It halves the damage, so 9 will go down to 4.
Okay, do you want to amend that for me?
Done.
Yep, so just, and then it will continue its attempt to drag him upwards at the end of a turn. They'll all shift up a bit if they all succeed. Sir Eric steps up and targets the one that looks to be crumbling apart. He's going to fire with his bow.
Wow.
He got a nat 1 last session on this as well. He is not a skilled warrior.
The great hunter, Sir Eric.
I always dreamed of capturing the rock. Like, mate, we'll settle if you can kill one of these owls. I'm going to shift the owl out of the way just to make life easier. It is Angelo.
Angelo will take a flyby at one of the ones that is crumbling. I think there might be a change in tactics now that all these owls have arrived. Which is Crumbly Boy?
One on the
Right-hand side.
Right hand side is looking very bad.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Oh, do you know? It's gonna accidentally target everybody. 1 second. Let's see if it works. Me rolling from Angelo.
I can't even see the numbers on that dice.
Don't matter. Just need to see the ones that come up.
So which one were you attacking there?
The Crumbly Boy.
Oh, okay.
Does he have like a powerful D4 -1 bite? Oh my god, that's not even that far off.
Oh yeah, you think so if he's killed him?
Unfortunately, he is not.
Just lands on him.
He breaks a tooth. Sorry. Anything else from Angelo?
No, he's just kind of like flitting around and harassing them, but that's about it.
Okay, the owls will begin to attack.
Are these things still moving up with us at the moment?
At the end of the turn, if they all none of them are prevented from their movement, they will all shift you up a little bit. 5 feet.
Okay.
Owls do not have multi-attack, so it's just singular attack. Fails. Next owl enters for Walder Frey and
Oh dear.
hits
Yes.
for a mighty
Oh,
bit of
what
damage.
happened?
Next statue continues relentlessly laying into Halvor. Hits.
Is uncanny dodge for the attack or for the round?
It's a reaction.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to heal through all this fucking damage, man. Might not need to in a minute, actually.
Yeah, because I'll be dead.
Oh, you're going to be gone, son.
And it will lend its contribution to flying up 5 foot. The next one. Laying into Halvor as it flies up. Opens with a bite.
Are you still around?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Not for long.
Not for long. Oh, they got 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
2 claws and a
both
bite.
claws missed. And that will lend. That's all of them. So you all. I'm not going to change all of you, but you are now all 30 foot up.
I feel
Anyone
like
involved in
that-
that.
at least one hand isn't free, really.
At least what? Sorry.
True.
It requires at least one hand to grapple.
Feet. Big claw
What?
feet. Grabbed on.
Jesus.
Like the owls. These are.
Oh yes, sorry, dragon statues.
Yeah. The owls will. Do you know what? I'm loving whatever it is you change. That means things get on targeted properly now.
You're welcome.
Big happiness. Owl misses. Do you know what? I'm quite glad, really, because if you'd all been wearing this down, then some fucking owl comes in and goes, "Twoo-twoo!"
I think at this stage we're not bothered, DM. At this stage we don't care. We just want them dead.
Bartandalus, you're up. 30 foot up in
Okay.
the air.
Well, this last round has changed things somewhat, so I'm going to hold on to Halvor with one, just see him getting absolutely raked and scratched to pieces by all these dragon guiles, and hand to my amulet, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 5th level. Come on, some big numbers. Come on, some big numbers.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I imagine he's certainly grateful for those numbers.
Hopefully these owls can actually do something this round. Come on, guys, come on!
They will. The bears
I-
as well. This is their time.
I opted to not mass damage you when you were nearly dead. With a fireball.
Yeah, when you said fireball last round, I was like, shit, no, I'm just deciding to get the owls. Don't do it.
Well, before you were going to bring out the owls, I thought, oh, do you know what I'll do? Yeah, if their movement is reduced to 0, they'll fall. So I was looking over my my cloak, and I was going to cast web on us all to restrain us all, so we all fell to the ground. And then I noticed it recharges at dawn. I was like, so I've got one use of that web spell. Fucking dawn.
Anything else on Bartandalus?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I was going to jump onto the wall, but
Jump to an owl.
do you know what? I mean, I'd sooner be here with you.
Yeah,
if
he's
need
got
be.
to make an athletics check to do that. Jesus.
I was looking at standing jumps, and I can jump half of my strength score in feet, so I can
like
jump
2 feet.
3.5 feet. Yeah,
Well,
It's like-
if you like it, or an owl that's going to come and try and grapple you in a second. So.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. That's you then.
Yeah, are they big enough? They're not big enough for us to fly on the backs of them, are they?
The owls.
They can carry a
They're
shit
large.
ton. They can carry 390 pounds.
With my movement, then, when it's like working to grapple me, can I climb onto the back of one, seeing as though it is trying to get me?
When it grapples up, yeah. When it grapples,
On its turn, can I get on its back as opposed to
Yeah,
being
yeah.
latched?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Do that then. That sounds good.
okay. Cora. Oh no, Esmeralda first. Forgot. So you've made a mistake, Cora, but you've now made the combat tracker very long. So I didn't realise I had to scroll back up.
It will never be my turn again.
Cora, do me a favour. Don't lose concentration, otherwise I'm flying off with a giant owl.
That was so funny.
Off into the night. I regret nothing!
Esmeralda shifts her position slightly to come round beneath, and is going to firebolt again.
You can rest assured, Barty. If they do fly off with you, apparently owls
This
speak
is-
common, so you know.
Halvor,
Reason
you're
for
up. What do?
So based on your previous comment, can I break free from all of them as an action?
You can do a contested. Yeah, you can contest against all of them. Yeah.
Because I was imagining that I would have to spend 3 actions breaking free. If that's not the case, I will try and break free.
We had this with I know it's probably ages ago in your minds, but we established this when someone, I can't remember who, was being choked by multiple vine blights when you were clearing the winery out, about the rules of. So what we went with was if someone is assisting with the grapple, there's advantage, and then for every person beyond that, they just get +2. So yeah, you would just contest against their advantage +2 roll. But yeah,
Okay.
you absolutely.
By raw, that isn't right though. Is that just because we've changed it?
Yeah, that's what we settled on in the winery and said we felt it worked.
I feel that works exceptionally well, particularly with this current situation.
How many of them are currently grappling me?
3.
All of them? 3.
No, 3. The one you shield bash did not grapple; it just started slicing.
Okay. I'm not going to try and break free. Instead, I'm going to make 2 shove attacks at each of the ones grappling me to try and push them off me.
Nice. Okay.
So, first one.
When it is a shove attack, is that still contested? Is that just you landing the attack and then saying you've made a shove?
It is a contested athletics. I will
Okay.
double check that though.
I'll start with the one beneath you. You succeed.
You make a strength athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. So yes.
Okay. So you've
And
pushed
I will-
that. You've driven that back 5 feet, have you?
Yeah, that's probably better than the prone thing because it would technically still be hanging on to me. So yes, let's go with that.
Jolt and sag slightly. Bartandalis, you just have to grab on for a second as well. There's just this sudden lack of lift.
He's gonna fall to his death.
Oh no!
And then I'm gonna swing and try and 2-foot kick shove the other one grappling me. Oh, that one wasn't great.
Beat it there.
Yes!
I'm gonna move him. I know we're moving him away. I'm just to avoid owl drama. I'm just no, in fact, he's still in range there, isn't he? I'm just move one of these owls back a little bit and back him up, back him in. You begin to go down.
I am still grappled by an owl.
You are still grappled by. In fact, that owl is next to you. There we go. Yeah, you are still grappled by an owl and a gargoyle. You weren't dropping. You're just going down at a speed that the combined weight of 2 of you is a bit too much of this one gargoyle. But the owl actually would probably keep you aloft. So you are slowly descending awkwardly at the moment. It could go either way. Anything else from you?
Oh, I want there to be more. Let me. Did we rest on an attack? Oh no, I've taken damage, so that should be fine. No, I think that's it, unfortunately.
Okay. Enter the owls. So this is the owl coming for Bartandalis. Will you? So you will accept the charge, will you, Bartandalis, and you will clamber on.
Yes.
Okay.
For better or worse, I'm hoping we can wreck these guys because obviously,
Okie doke.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Yeah, and it's
So-
just going to get over the highest drop now with you.
That's fine.
Next owl. Right, these owls can obviously fly over, up, around each other. I know that, for example, this owl is not next to the gargoyle. They all have flyby, so to avoid just mad Othello, it's flying. You know, these attacks are going to be flying in and getting out afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, love a good owl.
Just so it doesn't become ridiculous on the screen. I mean, these owls are terrible anyway. Absolutely.
They're
awful,
brilliant.
so. Crumbly, the one that is crumbling, is going to attack Halvor.
For a second, I was like, "Are you just rolling damage and not even attacking?"
That nudge did it for you. A nudge from a 2 to an 18 for me.
Didn't damage on the first one.
It missed
First
the
one
first.
missed.
First one missed.
Oh fuck yeah! Thank God for that. It looked like it was going to be a 20. Oh God, it was still big.
Half it. Can you dodge? Can you uncanny
Oh
dodge?
shit! Yeah, I've got a reaction. I'm gonna. So I took 11. That means it's then halved to 5. So I gained 6.
Yeah, can you do it for me?
Yep.
Ooh, what happened then?
What?
Loads of little weird symbols came up. Click to apply half damage and all that kind of stuff. Then on the damage.
Oh yeah, if you mouse over the damage box, that should all.
No, it was there. It was there. No, well, it was there by default then. Oh, mate. Yeah, I'd never seen it before. Okay, cool.
Owls are going to. Well, that owl's going to try and attack. Oh, it actually hits.
Yay! They have 2 attacks, right?
Nope.
Really? I thought they had 2.
Nope, they have talons, flyby, and keen hearing and sight. They have no mention of multi-attack
Damn.
whatsoever. Cora, it's you.
I'm going to attack the one that I think I've still got Hunter's Mark on, which is the one that's to the right of Halvor on the screen.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to attack him. I'm going to move out from around behind my owl to help out. And then I'm going to fire on him. But of course I've got Norris with me.
Oh, of
So
course.
Norris is going to do a quick flyby and help me out.
The 9th owl.
That feathered fuck.
The teeny tiny owl. Ah, didn't matter anyway. Fuck you, dragon statue!
You hit it?
Yeah, but I still hate it.
Oh, yeah. And as the arrow hits it, it just shatters in midair.
Yes!
It pauses for a second. You see these wings flapping, and the wings just quite quickly grind to a halt in midair. And as it starts to topple back, it just different parts of it separate and it falls down. Just masonry comes cascading to the floor. It is kill.
Yeah, fuck you.
You still have an attack though.
I do, but I'm going to change my Hunter's Mark to the one that is to the southwest of Halvor now.
Okay.
So quite close to me. So I don't know how to change it onto that one. Just one second, let me see if Halvor can help me. Cool, he has been attacked. Yeah. Who needs the owls? I'm killing it.
I should have taken an extra d6. I don't know why Hunter's Mark's not working. We'll sort that out later, but roll a d6. Oh, it takes an extra 1 damage.
I will. Oh, shit the bed. How did I do that? Clicking the words hit points on a character sheet seems to revert it to full. Oh, but you can. Good to know that you can Control Z that, and it will fix it. That seems really weird that clicking HP just heals it to max.
Doesn't for us.
Yeah, I bet it doesn't.
Boo!
Okay. Anything else on call?
Is the other
Oh,
the one that's next to Ez? Is that one within 5 feet of it
it is.
or not? Yeah, fuck you. You're going down too, mate.
Mate. See you later, mate.
Oh, that
See you
was
later.
so 20.
You'll see you now.
That wasn't 20. Oh my god. I never meant to hit that one anyway.
Anything else from you?
I'm just going to move back behind my owl again. I'm done.
Okay. Caspin is going to take the dodge action. Say, are you alright, Cora? You should stay behind the owl.
I was just trying to help out.
You can attack from behind cover. You have compromised your defensive integrity.
I've got a fuck off owl in front of me, mate. I think I'm alright.
That owl is actually that owl's turn now. In front of you with the arms spread. Like how some tropical birds do that big mating dance. It's kind of that sort of shuffle.
Fanning about.
Yeah, just fanning about, blocking you both. That's his turn, taking the dodge action. Halvor, your boy attempts to wrest you from the last owl once again. This time, it has a much better chance of its opposed athletics. It is just a straight 1v1. So, it rolls. God, put some spin on that. A 10.
Nice one.
The gargoyle rolls.
Oh, I didn't even realise there was any more that was grappling me.
Yeah, 22. He does not manage to.
He's a strong boy.
pull
He's
you
fucking
away.
hench as fuck, this dragon one. There's like a little bit of extra clay left over when they made this one.
This is the one that, like, if they were mercenaries, this is a guy that has like an eye patch. This would be dragon statue captain.
Yeah, he's got like the little band around his name. He's like got like little stars and like jagged bits around it.
So the next one
The hunter that is known as Sir Eric.
moves back in, which will take him 1 attack of opportunity. Roll from one of the owls. Roll that. Comes back in, and as it bears down towards you, Halvor, it flies up a bit as it comes in, and then facing down towards you, it is going to unleash a torrent of cold breath.
Rip. Is this hitting me?
It hasn't. Oh right, okay. Things that work with. Oh no, it was. That's interesting. So now it should do it properly. Cool. I read that the wrong way around. I thought he was the one who had it charged. He didn't. I didn't know clicking a recharge ability that spent rolls for recharge. That's good to know. So that, I don't know how it doesn't hit bottom. Oh, that's good because it's aiming down. Yeah, so that will hit Halvor and Ez. Now, when I click damage, it should force the save, shouldn't it? So let's see. That works properly. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't seem to have. Oh, now it's on it. There's a bit of a delay on that, isn't there? Oh, Halvor! Fuck! Fuck! Tell them how much HP you're on, Halvor.
1.
Oh.
Seriously, oh my god.
A single HP. You don't have your reaction, do you? You've already used it this turn. Okay. So this blast of cold just comes tearing out. Did it hit Esmeralda? She failed also. Engulfs one of the other statues, who appears fine. Halvor and Ez are hit very hard with a forceful blast.
What's the reach on that?
It is a 30-foot cone.
Oh, so it hits her on the floor. Shitbags.
Oh yeah. That is all it can do. So Eric comes in.
When Eric eats his banana.
He is going to attempt to shoot. Oh, well, we laugh, but... And his aim is very true. I noticed, actually, it didn't delete that template at the end of the turn. I thought that did itself these days. Yeah, his arrow flies true. For 8 damage. Angelo. What's Angelo doing?
Angelo is going to fucking... I always forget it's fucking Angelo's go. I am going to use Angelo to... Is it the one that's above Halvor that's got hold of him?
It is the one down and to the left. That has got
Down
hold
and
of
to the
him.
left.
Yeah.
The help...
Above Airs would have been the easier way to...
Okay. When it is Halvor's go... So I've never done this before. I'm going to use Angelo. He's going to kind of like fly in front of the gargoyle and kind of like flash his lights and kind of like and I'm going to use the help action with my familiar for Halvor.
Okay, yeah. So whatever action Halvor takes in his next turn, he'll get advantage on from Angelo.
Oh, do you already get advantage, Halvor?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, can I do it
You
for...
for yourself the next time, don't you?
Yeah, I'll do it for Esmeralda then. Whoever attacks that one first, then I guess. So if Esmeralda attacks him first.
That will probably be... Yes, yeah, it will be Esmeralda. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Cool. So... Owls... Woohoo! Oh, actually hit. Ooh.
Big 12.
Yeah. These owls are coming in with a big dick now. Okay. The statue comes up. Close it. Oh, Angelo is so in the way. Flies back up and attacks Halvor.
Rip.
Bite misses. Claw one misses. All 3 attacks miss, and it leans in, and the mouth just, like a stone jaw, just opens, and it goes, "You lucky cunt."
Oh man!
The next one, as the magical ice and snow rapidly melts off it from the cold breath, just lunges towards Halvor again. He can't do it twice. He can't do it twice. Hits.
Nope.
Okay.
Halvor goes down. As he does, it releases him. And in fact, oh no, that's the only one grappling him, isn't it? Yeah. So as he goes down, it just immediately lets go and drops down to the floor.
What does the gargoyle?
Yep.
Oh.
Like it's unconscious or
No,
dead
it
or
still
something?
just drops and falls with a heavy crash onto its feet on the floor.
Does Halvor drop too then?
No, he's been held by the owl.
He's been held by the
yes.
owl.
Yay, owls!
You should have seen the little shake of her fist in triumph she did then.
This owl. Oh, also Halvor. Oh no, you don't make your first save.
Oh yeah,
away, do
no.
you? Yeah. Mrs. Bartandalis, your turn.
So I'm on the back of this owl to the right of me, yeah?
You are, yes.
I don't have any control over it though, do I?
Whatsoever.
I will shout down to Cora. Cora! Get me to Halvor!
And then I will instruct that owl to follow the other owl that is carrying Halvor.
Okay, so when
So
it
on
does...
that owl's turn,
Yeah.
I want to swoop in and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Halvor.
Okay.
I'm holding my action to do that. No, that's it.
Okay. Esmeralda, as this gargoyle, this statue, lands in front of her and just comes crashing down. She braces for a second, and then when it doesn't immediately whip around on her, she just reaches in and goes for a combo.
Is this on the one up there with advantage?
Oh, shit the bed, yes. It wouldn't be advantage... I feel like I have a complete blank on it. Would it be advantage on all three of her attacks, or just the first one?
Just one, I believe.
I'll roll this.
One.
Given her weapons are the same, just with different weapon type, damage types, I'll do it with this one. Oh, it's still broken. Angelo, no!
Why?
I've sort of them as linked actors now, I think on every scene but this one, because I did this afterwards. I will obviously undo the damage from Angelo. Kills him.
Why?
He's back in it. And then the rapier. That's Esmeralda. Halvor, please make me a death save.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, fam. Unless Cora suddenly loses concentration and I can't get close to you, we're good.
The darkness swims around you. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. It draws a bit closer. Next up, the owls. That owl, yeah, I'm not going to drag things around. Flies you down to the ground, flies you over to the other owl in midair. You're able to reach out and heal Halvor.
Do you want me to go for another five? I'll go for another fiver. Let's get you back on your feet, brah. Oh! Big heals.
The jolt, the spark of life jolts back into your Halvor, and like, you just find yourself sort of born in midair, beneath the wing beats of this giant owl. Everybody else, you retire from the game. About a second after life comes back into Halvor, all three statues turn their heads back towards him.
Oh no.
Fucking bring
And
it.
the one on the floor that has been hacking just spreads its wings again and looks up.
I will not be raging, will I?
No, you are back to life.
Do the others still have hold of him? Are they still they hadn't let go of him yet when he died?
The only one that had been holding on to him.
Was the one that fell down?
Yeah. So the only thing grappling Halvor at the moment is the owl. Let's have a look. Speaking of owls, that owl needs to make its attack. That is poor. This owl needs to make its attack. That is also poor. Cora, your turn.
What's the owl doing that's grabbing hold of Halvor?
It hasn't had its...
Is it nice go yet? Okay.
No.
It's the one with the hearts next to it.
It's a heart
Well, I'm
condi-
gonna.
Please refer to it correctly as having a heart condition.
Well, I haven't done a medicine check to see whether or not that is the case, so I'm not sure I believe the DM when he says such things.
Trust me, I'm a vet.
Are you? Are you now?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna fire on the same guy that I already had Hunter's Mark on,
Yeah.
predictably, and I'm also gonna do the sweep by with Norris, so I'm gonna get advantage on my first go.
It's not doing it automatically. If you hit, then just add d6 into the damage box bonus thing.
So that hits.
So that's
Or
not done the
don't.
d6, has it, Alex? No?
Hmm?
Has that added the d6 on or no?
No.
So another d6.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god,
How many
look, I
times
don't
did you say
understand.
D6? I've already been playing
Close.
D&D for 18 months.
Yeah, but I've got someone that does it all for me, so it's easier.
There's a big element absolutely is that. It's like, yeah, this automation is great, but it leaves you not knowing how to play D&D. Oh yeah, you have
Very
another attack, sorry. Are you going to Horde Break as well?
I am indeed. How did you know? It's as if you've met me before.
I actually haven't.
No, you actually haven't. How weird is that? I feel like I know you. What does that mean? You don't know me.
You don't know my story.
Well, if there's someone that comes up to you and fires an arrow at you, that's me.
Roll damage.
And another d6, eh?
One doesn't
No,
have
no,
enough
it's not.
arcane.
It's not supposed to be another d6.
I
I tried and I got it wrong.
I know. Anything else from you? Other than
No,
sass?
fuck it, I'm done.
Caspin reaches out and puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "Be careful. Try to aim true.
I am trying.
Don't stray too far from me, please." And you feel a bit of a warmth from his hand, and you are blessed, Cora.
Awesome.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag bless.
You already have the macro for blessed, don't you? So you can.
Yeah,
handle,
I put it
you
on
can-
myself without Alex telling me to.
So yeah, you can
Look at
handle that
me
yourself. Owl in front of you. Caw, caw, caw. Dodge
That's
action.
not an owl.
I know. More of it. Caw, 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 caw. Me a peacock.
That's a pigeon.
The one that has Halvor has been instructed to get him. Not been told what to do with him since. I will allow you to verbally call out, now that Halvor is in its grasp, Cora, what you want this owl to do.
Fly! Fly, you fool!
Yeah, I want him to move away from the gargoyles to a position of safety. And let him decide what that would mean, but hopefully within walking distance of me, I would like it to be.
No, they have 60 feet movement. They can just fuck off.
Well, this is what
Yeah, and then I'll be left on my
But we don't know what the movement on the gargoyles is.
According to the SRD, because I didn't make this giant owl, I just dragged it in. It claims that a giant owl has 30 foot walk speed and no fly speed.
That's not right.
That is an error. Oh, they're giant penguin.
Isn't it like 60
It
feet?
is,
Let me
it is
check on my-
60 foot. It is 60 foot. I wonder why that's not come through. I wonder if that's part of the you said there was some
Roll
speed
20.
shenanigans.
Roll 20, they have a speed of 5 feet and a
Yeah.
fly of 60 feet on
Yeah.
roll 20.
Well, okay, so you want to move 60 feet in which direction, Cora?
Probably up the path that we were heading up, and away from the gargoyles.
I mean, they can catch, presumably, in 60 feet.
They probably have to. In fact, can the owl dash as well?
It can, actually.
I don't know.
Cora!
Far away from
Take
me,
it
I'm afraid.
further!
Fine, they could both go 120 feet. Screw it, I don't care. I'll be left on my own.
Cora, all I'm saying is you can control all these owls. You could literally have like an aerial chase scene now where all the owls come down and swoop us up.
That's a great idea. I'm going to tell all the owls to come and pick each one of us up, and we're all going to fuck off up the mountain as far as we can.
I have literally just done the never-ending story Bastion riding on Falcor. Yeah! Hand in the air.
Should have just done this to begin with. Jesus.
I know.
We couldn't get them.
Why didn't we just fly to the top of Mount Gakis?
Oh, I have a
I
counter
still
for
do
that.
have
Yeah, I know. I'm
spell
sure.
slot for the day.
Right, 120 foot would take you off the map, so I'll just take you to the edge of the map. Okay. Next up. One of the statues' head just follows Halvor, and it is immediately going to take flight after them. It will take attacks of opportunity. Well, I'll do the attacks first. It is going to be able to get just behind you, Cora. Well, behind you, Owl. It is going to keep pace.
So what is following me, or is following?
It's
Halvor?
following Halvor. Halvor's
Okay.
Owl, what I meant to say. So that's a miss from that one. A miss. Sorry, a miss from that one. So thank you. And a miss from that one. Let me just check first of all. Does this one get back its breath?
It does.
Does. So, as it comes bearing down on you, Halvor, as you see it catching up, what do you? Because you've lost your source of light.
Do they have 60 feet of fly?
They do.
But has it used both its actions though to catch him up? Because if it's only got 60 feet, it dashed.
Of course, yeah.
So as long as that motherfucker keeps flying,
So, yeah,
these things can't act.
It will dash again. Sorry, it will dash again. It will dash to get. So it's up to him, but it can't do shit.
Hells yeah!
Keep going.
I've just remembered that I will have almost certainly dropped my axe on the floor.
Okay.
I can go pick it up for you. I'm still down there.
Get Caspin to do it. He's doing fuck all else. Don't do anything.
No,
Don't
he's
leave me.
blessing
Please
me
stay
or
here.
whatever.
So Eric is going to attack this one. That's not looking good at all, that now. That's starting to crumble.
Which one? The one next to me or the one next to Ez?
The one above Ez.
Okay.
Angelo's go.
Oh, what's Angelo's fly speed? Shit, where do I check his? He has configure movement speed.
Yes, in there.
I've not. Well, he doesn't have a fly speed. He can't fly. He's an owl.
He can. It's converting to this new thing. I think he had.
He's got walk of 30. Should it just be a fly of 30?
No, he shouldn't. He should have had, I think, 20 walk, 30 fly.
Okay. Then he will just come down and have a little scritchy scratch at. Oh, do you know? Yeah, no, he'll have a scritchy scratch at the one next to Esmeralda then. Oh. So I'll target that. Scritchy, scritchy, scratch, scratch.
He does no scritching, nor scratching.
It's fucking 19 on my screen. I reckon you've got this fucking jinxed.
It's a 9! It's your bloody hieroglyphic dice.
Fucking ridiculous. That's his go.
Okay.
You know in Friends where Ross kind of does the keep quiet where he goes like with his hand and goes. My wife has just sent me a gif of that.
Oh, that all hits. That's looking. It starts to crumble. It's only just sort of keeping itself together through absolute will. going to come in and attempt to do the same. Just close my combat tracker back. Okay, so this statue looks to take off. So this is going to fly. So that's going to take attacks of opportunity from Ez, not from Bartandalus because it was on the floor, so it won't pass within 5.
Oh, the one next to me is on the floor?
Yes, it is, because that's the one that got clipped by the...
Was it? No, that was one that got... No, that missed. That didn't get attacked, did it? I thought it was the one that was next to Ez that got attacked.
Okay, yeah, this one is up in the air then, yeah. So we'll take attack opportunity from you.
And that's it.
Not Ez, but then the owl.
The owl.
So what attack opportunity will you make on it?
I'll attack it with Sacred Flame!
Sacred meme.
Sacred meme. Don't let your dreams be memes. Fuck you. Dragon statue. Fucking bullshit. Honestly, I don't know why I bother casting that fucking spell.
It will take...
Bet fucking Caspin cast it, it'd be fucking brilliant.
Fuck so much, Jesus.
Caspin twat.
Don't know if the owl hits it.
I'll burn that fucking owl to the ground.
And die as a result.
No, because they don't retaliate unless you tell.
No, but you think a flame of that size is gonna just accept, you're carrying it or you're sat on its back?
Yeah, they don't attack you back. They only do what you tell them to do. They don't retaliate.
If it's on fire, you're gonna burn, mate. You're on top of it.
Oh,
I am fire. I'm the Lord of Light.
I've just dragged the wrong statue. There we go.
It was over one more. It was
Yeah,
right above
next
us.
I thought it was. Okay, so now it's that statue's turn. It is going to take pursuit. So Ez will get an attack opportunity on it. Angelo will get an attack opportunity on it. The owl will not, because it already has. So it spreads its wings, gives a roar, and as it takes off from the floor, she lashes out with her rapier and... Will Angelo make an attack opportunity on it?
Cherry will. He's gonna fuck it up big time. Come on, Angelo. Talk shit, get tiny hit. Fuck this fucking bullshit.
Are you not targeting him?
Yeah,
as
he's
well?
still somehow the #1 source of post damage.
Wow. Do you know what? Fuck it. Get this owl to land. Fuck that dude over there.
So yeah, being missed by both of the people. This one also joins the aerial pursuit. You've instructed these owls to attack them, so the owls will be... So now, right, we reach a point now, Cora, where you can't see through these owls' eyes. You have given me instruction for one of them to get away with Halvor, and the others to attack the gargoyles, well, except for one that has Poe. So
I thought I
You just re-instructed them.
I re-instructed them and told them all to go and pick up one of us and carry us away and fly away.
Oh, I thought that was memes.
No, it's real
No.
life. Real life, man.
We are doing this.
Gosh, right,
So,
okay.
What I would expect was that the one next to me is going to carry me and Caspin. One of the others to grab Ez, and the rest of us fly off after Halvor with the...
Yeah, fuck Eric. Fuck Eric.
Oh yeah, grab Eric. One of them grab Eric too, fine.
Right.
Yeah, you might as well just arrange it as who's on which owl.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna...
Yeah, I was supposed to be on that one that was in front of me, but that's fine. That's fine.
So would this like take a round of us anyway? Or boarding? I mean, not me, because I'm already up in the air.
Those owls will be using their movement to come down, and then... Well, except for you, yeah, then people get...
Yeah, it's not going to be an action for me to climb on top of one though, is it?
So it...
No, it's just their turn to get down to you.
Yeah. So in the
Alright.
meantime, while that's happening, the one that's been told to get away with Halvor, how far away did you mean? You just told it to get away.
To fly up the Salinka Pass up in the direction that we were heading.
Towards the rock.
Hey.
We're gonna need a bigger owl.
Luckily, we have 8 big owls, so.
Okay. As you are flying up the path, so I've moved you over to the left, but you are ascending the path. As you do, Halvor, the others would not notice this,
I would.
but you would.
Wouldn't I?
Not from where you currently are. Why would you notice it?
Oh, okay, because my owl's not moved yet. Okay,
No.
it's not my owl's turn. Fine.
No. As you reach the top of this path, Halvor, and the switchback path starts to turn into more of a straight canyon ravine. At the top, as you reach the end of this segment, the statues all immediately at the same point stop their pursuit of you.
Interesting.
They stopped, did you say?
They all drop off.
Ooh.
And after hovering for a moment, they drop back down and resume positions on the top ledge. So I suppose for what everybody else will see when they get on their owls and start to head up is the statues visibly damaged, one of them near enough fallen apart. It's almost like part of its head, half of its head is like hanging away a little bit from the other one with cracks, are just settling in and their movement slowing as they're perched on the edges looking down towards the pass again.
Fuck you, dragon statues.
So we're kind of at a point where we're out of initiative here because no enemies are actively attacking, and you are all just mounting up, and Halvor, after a time, after about a couple of rounds, the owl seems to notice is not being pursued, so is not having anything to fly away from, and kind of just slows to a bit of a almost hover.
Well, I would like them to all continue to fly along this Salinka Pass. I want them to take us as far as we can within what I estimate to be the next 45 minutes because I don't want to overshoot it.
Do we all regroup? Are we regrouping all our owls?
Well, yeah, this is what I'm trying to get to stop.
Yeah.
What you're basically otherwise saying is, with like a 500-foot advantage, is he just going to keep bombing ahead of you without a weapon?
Well, I'm assuming I'd be right behind him all the time because my owl was moving when he was moving.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. That point.
So, how's he's well off the screen now? How's he looking health wise? He didn't get any more hits, did he?
He didn't.
Okay. Alright.
I would also. We've got a spare owl, right?
God,
Yes.
I read it. Of all the things I planned for, having Mr. Lenka Pass disappear into a animal vehicle transport sim is not one of the ones I envisioned. Let's have a
This
look.
is how. This is how.
We've got you on that. We've got you on that. He's on that one. I think we have 2 spare owls actually. So let's not have you and Caspian on one.
It's how Lord of the Rings should have ended.
Well, I would like my spare owl to go back and collect anything that we've left behind, including Halvor's axe.
Wow, yeah, like Lindsay's mouth.
Arrows.
I just thought,
or
maybe
words,
his axe
Alex
was
has
there.
Gone, my axe. Get the fucking axe.
No, he just gave me the most biggest evils in the world.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I did say that Lucian could go and get the axe because he does nothing.
You mean Caspian?
Caspian even, yeah.
Is Lucian?
Yeah. Well, Caspian and Lucian's all the same, innit?
He did.
They're all fucking kids that need killing off. What?
So,
They're all just plot devices.
just for the sake of making narrative a bit easier, Cora, are you happy for these owls to regroup, or are you wanting 2 500-foot distance separately narrated travels?
Oh no, okay, yeah, everyone can fly together as a group.
I suppose Bartandalis has Angela with him, doesn't he? So maybe you'd have seen.
I can bamf him. I would have bamfed him back with me, so that's fine.
Yeah. So you see the glow, and maybe it makes you realise how close they are, or anything like that.
Yeah, regroup.
So you fly for a period down this quite wide, increasingly snowy, rising pass. The walls mostly high, but occasionally drops off to sort of more open plain, open like sort of gullies and peaks. You are definitely on a solid ascent still.
I would like to be keeping a mental check of time, and I don't want to go past what I would consider to be 45 minutes on these guys.
We could always fly low to the ground.
Yes, are you basically trying to make sure that you don't just suddenly cartoon
We don't get taken away by owls or attacked by owls. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Okay. It is getting noticeably colder, and the snowfall is coming down pretty heavy. Even grabbing onto, I think, the way you described it, especially if one owl's carrying 2, I feel like for some reason Cora and Bartandalis would be on their owls' backs. Everybody else I keep envisioning just being in big grasp talons, hanging down a bit daft.
I want to cast Thaumaturgy while we're flying to create a sound that originates from a point of your choice. And my owl just keeps blasting out Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins.
But those of you that can see most of your owl, I mean, Halvor, you are definitely grasped in the talons. Can see that even with the heavy snowfall, they're kind of shaking their head a little bit and buffeting their wings, and the snowfall is getting pretty heavy. You reach a point, Cora, where I would say, yes, you have made maybe a couple of miles progress down here, but you feel like you're possibly starting to get to a concerning point of time, in that it could be 10 minutes, it could be 1. You're now in that area where you're thinking,
Excellent. In that case, I will look for the nearest safe-looking area for us all to be deposited, ask us to be deposited there, and then tell the owls to fly away as quickly as they can in a direction away from us.
Yeah, so you come up on a bit of a clear, open, snowy trench where you can see some high up, some nice big fluffy snowbanks if anyone wants to make a bit of a more daring disembark from
I totally will.
Owl.
It's just all snow and you go like 18 feet down.
Yeah, you are able to all disembark, and you tell your owls what to just fly away.
Fly away as fast as they can in a direction away from us. Yeah.
Find a new life here, you trapped face spirits.
Yeah, you. This is the first time I think you've summoned animals and not had any of them die or be banned.
Yeah.
She says as they go, just be happy, create a family, look after each other.
Love each other.
This you jumped to Barovia in like 50 years and was just like invasive giant owls.
I was just imagining like all the cities and towns being just housed with owls. It was just owls everywhere.
You're gonna like an owl versus raven West Side story.
Eric's now got a yellow question mark above his head where he's got a new quest. There are owls everywhere. Can we change this music unless the rock is about to appear?
I'm about to address all that. I'm having to do lots of things behind the scenes because
you are not prepared for such shenanigans.
Fucked everything. Fun.
How did you not
well
see
done,
this?
Cora.
Seriously.
D&D.
Well done, Cora. You played D&D very well there, Cora. Good job.
Yes.
And you know what? So much so that at the end of that, and not being sardonic now saying it, I didn't even say, and it's only taken you 2 years. Because you are a very, very capable D&D player. You've proven yourself after 2 years now.
Except actually clicking on the right things. Apart from that, I'm great.
That's Foundry. That's fine. We're all still there. Apart from your man there, who's like fucking Rain Man.
He spends way too much time doing it. That's the problem.
Oh, sounds like divorce right there.
Yeah,
Divorce.
Trouble in paradise.
Cora, here is something for the future. Now that we have my light spell as a timepiece, if you ever need to know how long your stuff's going to last, ask me to recast light, and then we'll know. Yeah.
I genuinely did think about that, but then yours lasts exactly an hour, right?
Yeah, how long your thing lasts.
Have to cast it before my
your thing, yeah.
I need time for them to piss off, don't I? So
Exactly.
you have to already cast it, which we didn't have time for, really.
Oh, then it was terrible. Plus, I'd already left my light well behind, so I'd have had to recast it after they disappeared. That would have been terrible. But in general, it's good to see that we're both thinking with our brains and not with our penises.
I never think with my penis. Never.
Well, I don't know. I think Halvor does do a lot of the thinking for you.
Oh!
That was like a double slam then. Got you both.
Owls attack Barty. Go.
Okay, you disembark. Your owls fly away. I'll give you the choice, Cora, because you are in a bit of a ravine at the moment. Would you like them to fly north or south?
Which direction did we come from?
You're heading south.
We're heading south. I want them to fly in the direction that we've been, so fly north.
Okay.
DM.
They do so, and they are
What?
gone. Yes.
What the fuck is this? This does not sound like Arctic wind to me.
That's the... Hey, come on. Do you not think I have got, just for meme purposes alone, about 40 different varieties of Arctic wind?
Chef kiss.
I'm going to ease you into it.
Nice. And then trap me in it for 6 months like I did with you guys. Oh, I feel home.
So yeah, what are we doing, folks?
How long have we been travelling for now? It's not... we were travelling for a long time. I can't remember how many hours away we said that this nest was going to be and stuff.
What nest?
The rock nest. I know we're not heading toward... Did we go past it? I don't imagine we've gone past it. Not according to the Mad Cartographer's map. It's a lot higher than this tree line that we've reached, so...
You are only just making your way to the top of the path that begins the Selenka Pass.
Oh, okay. So we're now at Selenka Pass, are we?
Almost.
I guess we carry on going towards...
I thought he was on the Selenka Pass!
Oh, there's snow. I suppose not a lot of snow. But it is snowing. Okay. Oh, is it now where it gets interesting? Is this the point now? Not that this last bit wasn't.
Everything you've just done in the last few sessions isn't part of the module.
Oh, is it? Oh my god. So it's this next bit.
I've just met since you started on the path off the main road has been entirely my content.
Excellent, excellent.
But actually, well, yeah.
So we've only been going for like what, 2-3 hours basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
On this day, yeah.
Then I will kind of head over to Halvor and say, it looks like we got a ways ahead of us. This is just the beginning of it. For anybody that thinks we're on the Selenka Pass, they'd be wrong. What do you wanna rest up for a while?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to take a breather. I've been hanging by my arms from an owl for the past 40 minutes, so...
She wouldn't even let you land! What a bitch!
He was holding you!
I mean, I appreciate it. I'm just fucking tired, that's all.
We could have just landed for like 10 seconds while I got on its back, but no!
When you look at Halvor,
His arms
the
are
dark
8 feet
circles under his eyes, he is as skinny as you've ever seen him. Probably not skinny, but slimmer than you've ever seen him, and just looks like shit.
Yeah, I think a rest would do us all well. There was something. But we all came out of it all right. Is that the first
Appreciate
time?
your help.
Is that the first time Halvor has tasted the sweet, sweet kiss of death in this campaign?
No, I think you don't.
I might have been unconscious once.
I feel like the armoured figure took him down to 0 once.
Maybe.
No, I'm sure I've seen you at 0 once.
It's not been a common occurrence.
No.
No.
You
Unsurprisingly.
went very quiet.
I've got air miles on my way to the pearly gates. I've been there that many times.
I just can't believe when he was at 1 HP, that creature missed 3 attacks in a row.
Oh,
But at least he
Gansnick.
had like 5 decent people trying to attack you. Not like when I died and I got hit by a hand on its own, just smacked in the face.
I know one of them was mine. Ugh, took advantage while you can. Okay. Then no. So we're not quite in the heavy snow yet. We're not in the blistering
No,
cold. I mean, it's
no.
obviously cold,
It's
but
cold, yeah.
let's rest up. Let's take an hour, and then we move. Let's get a little bit of food in us. Only a bit. Let's try and stick to these rations for the day. But and then I look up at the sound of thunder, and then I look at Halvor. That your man?
He's been surprisingly vocal lately, but he said I was going to be tested. If that was it, then and I spit on the floor. I'm still kicking for now.
He might be watching you.
Let him watch.
He said it was going to be a test that required more than strength. I'm not sure that was even his doing.
No, that thunderbolt
No.
was a lightning bolt really coming and getting you. You've just been struck by lightning, you did.
Damn, smoked. So, I don't suppose you know anything about those dragon statues, do you? One second, voice change.
He starts laughing.
No. In my life, they were not on. It wasn't on. In my life. Yes, I remember it well.
Those were the days before the machines took over.
They were safeguards against those who would ascend for the wrong reasons. To look at what was hidden beyond the pass.
And apparently they have taken a particular dislike to me.
Probably because we're heading up there for potentially the wrong reasons, so
What's the right reason?
I guess not going up to the Amber Temple. Anybody heading up there can't be going there for anything good. Well, apart from ourselves, of course. But they don't know that.
Those dragon statues, they aren't in Argenvost's image, are they?
Indeed.
And here was me thinking I was on his good side.
He just gives you a blank expression with his lacking eyes.
How far have you traveled the pass beyond where the rock lies?
I myself have travelled about a week beyond the bridge.
Is there anything...
It becomes an unnatural blizzard.
Is there anything else, landmarks such as these, that you might inform us of? I believe you have no intention of coming with us past the nest. Is there anything beyond there that we should keep an eye out for that might have changed since you were last there.
There is a frozen ruin of a temple from a time long before my order took up here. When you find the frozen temple, you have nearly reached the amber.
Is there anything of note at this frozen ruin? Anything we should avoid?
Not when last I ascended. Merely some spiders make their home there, but nothing beyond the ilk of what you found outside Argynvostholt.
Since you were last there. Alright. How long do you think it'll be till we reach the nest?
Every fucking time I think you're done and turn the voice off is a follow-up question.
I will say over.
Difficult to say. With the magic that permeates the air up here. Perhaps a week, perhaps a month. You are well provisioned, yes?
Well, we believe so, but who knows? This place, is it in any way like Berez, where it is deliberately magical in nature? It is meant to keep us lost?
I believe it is not so much by intent, but it may just be by happenstance of the environment and what has permeated the land here. We are near a place of great and grave ancient power. This distorts the land. The higher you ascend, the more apparent it will be. Over.
Over. And I nod, and I will take a seat on some rocky crag and just break open some berries and nuts and start picking away in thought.
Okay. So you're taking an hour, are
One
you
more
all?
question, Eric.
Nope, fuck off. So you're all taking an hour.
Yes.
Are you taking any sort of setting any sort of watch up for that hour, or all just sitting there peering
all
up and down the pass?
Yeah, we're not doing anything active, I don't think.
Those of us that aren't feeling too shit are happy to take it up, so...
Okay.
Yeah, this is mostly just me resting and everyone else being like,
Patting
well,
you.
Now I'm going to take my arcane recovery
Ooh.
because I always forget to use it.
That's weird. I was going to say.
I've only had it since level 2.
You.
So there you go, I got my use of it. Boosh, done.
So yeah, everyone apply a short rest to yourselves. Look at this guy using hit die. What a wimp. He failed the test.
Can I take back my arcane recovery?
No. You have done
That's
it.
I mean, it doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing. I can recover up to 2 levels of spells, so 2 first levels or 1 second level. I've not used a second level or a first level spell yet.
Oh, it only goes up to level 2. Oh,
It's half your wizard level.
Oh.
Round it down. So yes, I'm not using.
So yeah, there's no.
It does nothing. It does nothing.
During this short rest, I might reassess my attunements. Let me
Okay.
examine. Yes, I'm going to spend that hour feeling the comfort of the cloak of protection around my shoulders.
Fine choice.
Oh, cloak. I didn't mean what I said.
Friendship with ring of jumping ended. Cloak of protection is my new best friend.
And as you step out into the past, you just see crevasses everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay. Are we setting off?
I
Yeah.
don't
Very
think
well.
there's any. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't do any reading in an hour. I don't think.
So yeah, it'll be difficult in this fucking
I'll
snow
tell you
as
how
well.
fucking. I'll tell you how
Unless
fucking
you've
difficult
got,
it'll
unless
be.
you've, have you got bubble? I can't remember if you've taken bubble or not. You got Leomans?
I don't think he's a high enough
No.
level wizard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you know what? I could learn mage armor, but I won't do. Yeah, it's not appropriate for me learning in this thing.
It also wouldn't be a rest then.
I don't need to take a rest. I get no benefit from that rest.
Oh, yeah, you didn't get hit, did you?
No.
So you ascend for about another hour. It's quite straightforward. You can see that it is just a ascending gully up. There's not even any survival check to be made. It is a straight ascent. After about an hour, the rock on either side of you suddenly drops away, and you find that the path turns into a bit of a rock shelf hugging a larger cliff. To your left, icy cliffs rise sharply up towards an inky blackness out of your, even Cora's, lengthy dark vision. To your right, Cora, you are unsettlingly aware that the shelf has a very abrupt end, and where you, again with your significant dark vision to look over the edge, it eventually just reaches a point of just a black void.
So how far away from me is that?
Well, you are getting up. You are getting up to this. I'm just giving the initial narrative before I show you the art.
So, because if I could see this, I would probably ask Norris to fly ahead and see.
Let me finish reading the paragraph before
Sorry.
we start acting on it. Fucking hell. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see, this is only to Cora, this part, a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads.
No, not more statues.
Set in the centre of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns something all of you would see, a large green fire. Because it is very nice art and I don't want you to miss out on it, I'm sharing the daytime version before I make it night. So this is what you now see.
What's to the far right, DM? On a cliff?
I am about to tell. Oh, that's actually a very similar, wider shot, different piece of art.
Oh, is it?
That has.
Yeah. I think the one I've seen is the actual Amber Temple. Yeah, is that the one that's got Sir Barzalot?
No, that's still this. It's
right.
Because when I looked for nighttime art of it before, that same picture you sent me cropped up, and I was like, you do see as well, Cora, very faintly, because it's here on the picture, but you probably wouldn't be able to see it really, but it's here, a watchtower rising behind the gate. So yes, this is what you see. Now, what did you interrupt me there, Cora, saying you want Norris to do?
Just the bit that you saying that looked like just a black drop off into nothingness. I would probably send Norris to go and have a little look down there. I didn't know really how far away from us that was. So is it within 100 feet so I can see it through his eyes, or?
You can see, you can see the edge of it, yeah.
Okay, so I'll send Norris for a little look and to see sort of what he can see down that area, 100, with 100 foot away from me.
your vision fades or is cut off before you're able to see the ground through him. You have been going up for some time, remember now.
So it's like literally a sheer drop for hundreds of feet.
Yes.
Okay, not going near there then. Do we know anything about green fire? Do I know anything about green fire?
Let me just get us on the map. Fuck.
Look, I'm in it today.
You can certainly make... Oh, there was an error in your macro syntax. Oh, it's fine now. Who are we missing from our party? Oh, Casper.
Ugh.
And Eric.
Ugh.
Preload. Well, you can certainly make a roll to find out what you can see. What you know about green fire. So everybody else would see a green fire in the distance, of kind of blotted out by bars, but they would not see any of the structure yet at this point.
What would I roll to say if I knew about fire or not?
Green fire, I would say Arcana.
Ooh.
You've seen, like, in taverns, magicians and low skill entertainers make brief little flashes of lights of different colour and so on, but you've never seen anything with the size and intensity of this fire burning with an unnatural colour.
Okay. I'm going to describe what I can see ahead with particular emphasis on the fact that I can see these statues ahead of us as well, just to alert the gang to the fact that we could be under attack again, potentially. Bartandalus, do you know anything about any green fire?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I didn't want to shit all over your own roll. That's why I avoided saying, "Oh, I'll see." I was like, I will actually let Cora handle this one, because she was the one that thought of it. But now that you've asked me, DM, do I know anything about green fire?
Make me an Arcana check as well. Don't know why it also isn't loading for you. This scene I've tried to place you on. Oh, it is. But I should have pulled Bartandalus onto it. The two of you should be coming on. No, you're much the same. You, with your further sort of, you know that with enough skill or practice, a skilled magician can get their magic and the product of their spells to take on different or unusual qualities. You don't know anything inherently about green fire. It isn't like a World of Warcraft green equals bad fell or anything like that. It is definitely on you. You would have more of an appreciation of the considerable magical skill that would be needed to create something that's apparently self-sustaining like this.
I look at Cora and say, "It's fire."
Oh, thanks.
It's pretty much like World of Warcraft fire. Regardless of what the
yeah.
DM says, he's playing shenanigans. Say, no, I don't know. Powerful, for sure. But I don't know what it means.
Any ideas how we can get past it?
Why don't we take a closer look?
Because of the things.
Do we
want to
go? Do we want to move more quietly and remove our lights? I can make us see in the dark.
Or maybe I could sneak up there very stealthily and see what can be seen. But I'm not sure we'll see much more. If we know the fire's there, then the fire's there.
Well, we're in the dark. If we extinguish our lights, we can probably... It's emitting light. We can probably just extinguish our light and approach it from here.
And I will bamf.
Oh yeah, Angela.
Angelo.
Oh, what, away or out?
It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then.
Because he wasn't here, I wasn't sure if you were summoning him or if you wanted to get rid of him because he gives off light.
No, if we're traveling, I've always got him with me.
Yeah.
I will bounce him out of existence.
Halvor, your homework this week, because I just heard Bartandalus say about it, and it is a massive hassle in terms of logistics. Can you look at sorting out like a macro that will toggle dark vision? Or just, or just sight radiuses, please, so that we can all just toggle if that's going to start being a thing. Which
Easy peasy.
And I will, as an action, end my light spell on Halvor's shield. So we are plunged into somewhat darkness. I can't turn Angelo's light off. So
I think I can. I can only intensify it.
just delete him. I'll bounce him.
Angelo is kill.
And then I'll stay close to Cora because she can see, and there's cliffs and stuff. So
everyone's grabbing on the Cora.
Really imagine this conga line going along the path.
Da, 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 da.
It should be bony hands on your hip, Cora. It's
focusing up ahead. Focusing on the lights ahead. Gonna slowly and as quietly as you can when you're trudging through snow, approach the gate.
I will follow in kind. Oh, what was that noise? Was that you double checking that it was locked?
Yeah, I didn't think it'd play for you.
Crunch on kunk.
I thought you'd be too far away for that to play.
You were wrong.
Cora stands still with the stoicness of a woman who's away making the tea.
She can see us. She can see us walking. She's like, I'll make sure that they're okay from a distance.
He's definitely okay.
So the light is coming from that little bit beyond the gate, yeah?
So you see there is a lowered portcullis behind which I really should have put a wall there. You can't even see out the other side.
Okay, so we can't see past the fire, it's that intense.
Yeah, I'm just going to lob another line over.
Well, let me move around so I can see. Yeah, we can't see anything now. Put a line behind the what? Behind the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. And I look at it and I was like, look, I know we just rested, but it might be worth taking 10 minutes for me to detect what kind of magic that gate is.
Considering we've got a big gate in front of us followed by a wall of fire, I think 10 minutes is reasonable.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And so I will... not sitting down because it's all snowy and cold up here now. And I will take from my spellbook satchel, my holster, taking my spellbook, and I will start flicking through.
Can we feel heat coming from this fire?
You can feel fell heat.
So there's no heat.
You feel no heat from where you are.
And the snow's not melting around it or anything?
Not. What are you perceiving? Are you just looking to perceive around Halvor? Looking for something in particular?
Just keeping watch and looking for any movement I might be able to try and spot whilst Bartandalus is casting.
Good man, look after me.
So as you're looking around and sort of taking the time to look about, you see those two statues above the gate. They're very big statues. They seem to be like elongated limbs. Something almost like giant statues, where the ones you saw before were more dragon-like. These almost seem to be like birds. They have arms and legs. They definitely are not birds, but their facial features are like long and beaked and twisted, and they're both perched on top of the gates, but not symmetrical. They're perched in just like sort of convoluted poses, peering down.
Do they look anything like the one that was at the at St. Markovia's, the one that kind of came and helped us?
I would give it to you that they look so drastically different that they do not.
Okay.
Other than that, Halvor, you see very, very little. You are just aware of the pressure of... You can see nothing up the cliff to your left, and you can see nothing down the cliff to your right. It feels like this little stretch of illuminated path is just your entire world at the moment.
Grim.
Anybody else doing anything while Bartandalis spots?
I did a perception check to see if we could see any footprints, but with that result, I'm guessing not.
Let me have a look. Where's that roll? Oh, you do survival for looking for prints specifically.
Maybe I should roll again then. Yes.
No.
No. Let me roll survival.
Go on, roll survival.
Yeah, survival.
You find no prints whatsoever, except behind you. This is pure, deep snow.
Can we see any other movement other than this fire? Is it the only source of movement that we can see?
That is the only source of movement.
Can I see anything beyond the fire?
No. As I said, the fire is
Just
thick
block
enough and
everything.
intense enough that you cannot see through it. Sometimes there just isn't much else to be seen, Cora. I'm not going to make something up. A giant fish flops by in the snow.
A giant owl, I might have believed you.
Oh yeah. Wow. you say that.
Does the does the fire look like it's burning anything? Is there any fuel or anything underneath it?
Not that you can see, it's just a wall of green flame that fills the entire space of the big drawbridge, gatehouse, whatever we're calling it, the space beyond the portcullis.
Ah, shucks. I'm done then.
Okay. Your spell comes to an end, Bartandalis, and you detect strong aura of conjuration magic. Sorry, evocation.
Evocation.
Yeah, evocation. I fucking hate spell scores.
Okay. Then I turn to the group and say, I detect strong evocation magic from that fire. It could be extremely harmful.
Okay. I could get more owls out again and fly us over it.
I feel like our best bet. And then I look up at the statues. For a moment, I felt like our best bet might be trying to climb the wall instead of going through the gate, but after our experience with the last statues, I don't know if the things up there are there to protect people from making such an endeavor.
Yeah, not keen to get close to any more statues, really.
And then I look over at Eric. Say, you've been this far before. You've seen this.
It's almost like we could do with 8 giant owls.
Well, like I said, I can get you 8 more giant owls, but that's your lot for the day.
Gatehouse, yes. But never this flame. This is new.
The watchers on the wall, are they existing people? Have you ever had any interaction, or is it normally vacant?
If you refer to these grotesques atop, they too were not here in my day.
Well, that makes me more worried.
I can see from the tower beyond that my brothers of stone still stand guard from the watchtower, but I do not know what has happened to the gatehouse.
How high is the wall, DM? You can stay in the voice, don't worry.
I'd already come out of it. It is 30 foot high.
Okay, so when I go towards the wall, do I detect any magic from the statues on top? Because it detects the presence of magic within 30 feet.
You show me how close you're getting to it.
I'm going to go up towards
As
here.
you get that close,
Okay.
with a surprisingly, I couldn't find this properly. In a way, I was happy with a shriek and a tortured creak. The iron gate raises to its full height.
That was brilliant. Well done.
Cheers, man. See, the DM just needed to ask me, look, you're going to be going to the Amber Gates,
True.
and can you just do this nice for me? Sure.
So yeah, the gate rises.
He says, I have a real problem with aligning grids to a fucking map, though. What's this bullshit with one up the middle and then 2 half fucking squares? Jesus Christ.
Because then it breaks somewhere else.
It's the fucking worst, man. You need somebody to make this into Foundry map for you. So it goes up.
Yep.
Okay. I turn around to everybody else. I mean, what else are we here for, right?
Maybe we should send one of the familiars through first and see what happens.
Do you have any incense?
I do, but it takes me a long time, whereas yours just bounce back, right?
No, if he dies, then it takes me 8 hours.
I do have some incense.
But I have no material. I have no material components to bring him back. I mean, I can bring him back tomorrow. How much incense have you got? Like,
is that real? What you've just sent me?
What?
No.
the snow intensifies at Cora specifically.
Oh, that's when she was talking about fucking flying.
Alright. How much incense do you have? How many summons do you have on him? Some incest. Excellent.
Some incest. Yep, that's going down. That is going down.
Wow, on your
Oh wow.
I've got half an incense. I think I've got half a pound.
Woohoo.
How much do you need to summon?
No idea.
Is it like GP's worth and you're talking weights? This means nothing to us.
I need 10 gold pieces.
It's like 10 gold pieces. And you've got half a pound of it.
Half a pound. No idea.
How much is half a pound worth, DM?
Oh, why is it in weight? You'll have a value next to it, Cora.
Do I?
Surely you will. Let's have a look. Where are we? In your bags.
Oh, Alex has just found it for me. Price 15. I'm guessing that's gold, right?
Yeah, you've got more.
So you got 1.5 summons worth.
So if he dies,
Okay.
is it? Otherwise,
then,
we do have Sir Eric.
No, it's fine. I will bamf Angelo. I can bring him back another day. You can't bring Norris back. It's harder for you. That's what I was getting at. Okay. Then I go. I kind of have him on my arm and I'm like, I don't know how much this affects you. And then I'm gonna look at it for a second, and then I'm gonna look at everybody else, and I'm gonna bounce him away. I don't know what kind of magic that is. I don't know what it might do to our familiars. I don't think I'm willing to sacrifice them.
Caspin.
Send Caspin through. Neither Angelo nor Norris. For all we know, we could send them into that and they never come back.
So we all just thrown into it after 3.
Or
I step forward.
I was looking sideways at Sir Eric because I was saying, very long.
I can't get past the wall. But yeah, this invisible wall, is it?
As you, the portcullis is an invisible wall. You are correct. Okay, so let me just move that portcullis. As you touch the flames, bartender.
Whoa! What flames? The flames, are they filling the portcullis? I thought they were like beyond like this bit.
They are directly beyond the gate. You're not entering the flames.
Okay. There was a line like over like beyond this bit, which is where I thought the flames were.
So the fire is beyond the dots of the portcullis.
Okay, so it's like this entire kill zone basically.
Yes.
Okay. Then in that case,
I thought you were just bombing it through.
No, I was kind of going to step under the gates. I didn't know it was going to From the map, it looked like there was like a wall of flame where you've put the wall now, like the wall a bit ahead.
No, once you're past the drop, you're in the shop.
Okay, and then in that case, I will. Oh, No, I was absolutely. I had no intention of stepping into it like that. That's
I
not.
thought it was unusually proactive about that.
Yeah, proactive. You mean bold and
Yeah.
daring? Okay, I
For
will.
once, Halvor isn't down. So it was, and Halvor walked ahead.
I look and I said, "Look, does the drawbridge go back down when I step away?"
After a minute, if no one has gone through, within a minute, it drops back down.
Okay. And I look over and like, give me another 10 minutes.
Very well.
And I will cast Unseen Servant. I'll take 10 minutes casting my ritual, kind of pacing around, flicking through my pages, because I'm not that familiar, I've not cast it that many times. I'm kind of really having to think about it. Kind of like cantering out the thing and casting some, every so often kind of carving a little symbol in the snow that kind of like glows blue for a second and then fades, and then after 10 minutes just kind of see a little, I feel like a presence, a force of a figure that stands in front of us.
Okay, yeah.
And then I will kind of like walk forward with it. Does the gates open?
Yep.
And then I will order it to walk through the flame. I will order it to walk through, I don't know, 20 feet.
Okay. Let me just check something. Yeah, it heads into the flame. And I can't even say disappears. And then it is gone.
Does it still exist?
Do you know from reading the spell description?
Okay, I will command it to come back after 20 minutes. Does it feel like the command...
20 minutes?
Sorry, after 20 feet, sorry.
Okay. It does not come back.
Okay. And then I look back and say, destroyed. It destroyed the entity. It destroyed the servant. I don't know what this is. I've no idea. Do we take the chance and try and climb over the wall?
I could always send Norris to the other side of the wall and see what's around there.
Well, yeah, we could at least see, but I think it's just a magical wall of flame. But might be worth seeing at least, and see if we can see any other entities behind.
Then I will
Sure.
instruct Norris
I will-
to fly over the wall. And
I will-
get his eyes.
Yeah, I'll bamf Angelo. I like these two flying together. So Angelo's always going to hang back from Norris, like protectively, kind of like flying over him. But otherwise, I'll leave Cora to get the info and stuff.
Okay, so what are you wanting them to do?
I'd like them to fly over the top of the wall rather than through the flames, and then once on the other side of the wall, take sort of a circular route around the immediate vicinity. After that, within 100 feet of the other side of the wall, so that I can.
Okay. They flit over, bypassing the gatehouse. Beyond that, you see there's a 3-story tower that you can just see the sort of top of here, Cora, with windows surrounding it, thick with snow and ice, a single door, and then the path continues with an ascent on the left and a drop off on the right.
Again, no lights in the window of the towers. Or
None whatsoever.
And they look like they're frozen over, so there's no obvious fires or anything going on there that might melt the snow or anything like that.
It would seem so.
Okay. So there's a tower on the other side, but it appears to be abandoned. I'm not sure there's anyone around here. At least not living.
If you take one more step, Halvor, you're in the flames.
I want to go up to it to the point of being right up to it. Do I feel heat if I'm like...
feel no heat.
Interesting.
I watch him. Halford, this ain't your test. This is something more than that. We don't know what it's gonna do.
Let's step into it.
You motherfucking baited. You got baited. It's just normal thunder.
Just inclement weather, and
Yeah.
this guy's making big life choices off it. Okay, as you step into it, Halvor, the flames jump up around you, and you take 27 fire damage as the fire just engulfs and takes hold of you. You are burning, but you feel no heat. The feeling of burns are unmistakable. What are you doing?
I try and run my way through it.
Yeah. As you dash forward, you hit another gate, but as about half a second of panic comes in, you feel it rise up with the speed of the other one. Half a second later, it's cleared out the way, and you are able to have stumbled through. You are, however, you are on fire. However, you're also surrounded by deep snow. So I imagine there's a very straightforward way of handling that.
Halvor is experienced with both fire and snow, so a bit of a classic stop, drop, and roll, I think, is in order.
Yeah. Please remove. Have you already done your 27 HP?
I have.
Okay. So
I used the classic ability to right-click and apply damage to myself.
Nice. So you see Halvor just step in, and the flames leap up around him, and he cries out, and then a moment later, he is gone from sight.
As he kind of like steps around, I'm kind of like already moving forward. Halvor!
I'm on the other side! I'm here!
You alright?
I mean, I'm alive, but don't get me wrong, that is extremely painful.
And I kind of like look down at myself and I look at the flame, and then I stop, and then I look back at Caspin. I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't gonna make it through. No fucking green flame. Okay.
Can I see any source of the fire on this side?
Make me a perception check. No, it's pretty much the same as the other side.
I can't really see anything except what's in the immediate vicinity of the flames because it's so dark. But we can always see if I mean, I can throw you a rope over the wall if you want and climb up.
I think I got it. And I'm going to instruct Angelo to go to the top of the parapet. I want to see these vulture statues up close. Well, obviously I can't see, like, you know, for him to visualize them and tell me what he thinks.
Think about what beyond the description I gave.
Did they just do like statues? Yeah. They just
do,
do like...
yeah.
Okay. I want him to keep an eye on them. And I looked over and I'm like, Halvor's got through. He got hurt though. I don't think we could all make it that easily. Any that want to try, then by all means go for it. It's definitely the quicker way. But I'm gonna see if there's an alternate route. And I kind of put my hand onto the wall and like lift my foot up and kind of already lifting my body up to start climbing, spider climbing up the wall. Not like kind of like fucking horizontal walking up it, very Spider-Man-y climbing up it.
Yeah.
So how are you managing that?
Because I've got my cloak.
Well, do I really have another choice?
No, I mean you can go through the fire, or you can wait to see what happens when I get up here. That's what I'm saying.
Or what, you're going to drop the cloak back to us?
No, I can drop a rope or something along those lines. I want to see whether we get attacked when we get up here.
I'll
I've got the
hold
bag
out
of holding.
for you then, yeah.
Sure. See which is the better option, the fire or
That
these
right.
vulture things. So yeah, so I'm kind of
yeah.
slowly inching my way up, waiting to see whether Angelo sees any like kind of movement or anything from any of these statues.
I'm going to have my arrow drawn, aimed at the nearest statue to where Barty will be, just in case.
Okay, so Barty, you going left or right?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm gonna go that way.
Okay.
Were they the same on each side? Statues on both sides?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm going away from the fucking tower with all the big dudes with swords and shit.
Okie doke. So yeah, as you get to the top, you see sort of Angelo just sort of perched in front of it, watching. No movement from the statue.
Okay, I'll move around the parapet a little bit, look down at the side, see if I can see Halvor in the basking green flame.
As you get to... Oh?
Who's joining us? What's this
Who's
bullshit?
joining us?
It was me. I disconnected.
Unbelievable.
Wait, didn't get disconnect noise. As you reach kind of the halfway point, there's a crack
I step back.
and a crumble of stone
Yeah.
as the long neck just sort of... and masonry falls away and it turns towards you and just opens its beak with a...
How big are these things? And that's quite fucking freaky, so don't do that again, please. Oh, that was worse!
It is large as you hear a similar noise from the other side as both statues crack and come to life, and let's all please roll initiative.
Mother frick.
Oh no.
Well, we knew it wasn't gonna be easy to just go through the fire, so we knew.
Love that dice every time I see it.
And then I'm doing Angelo's as well.
Oh, yep, we add him back on. Add him to combat. Yep, Angelo is here now as well. Ooh.
Angelo's fucking baller.
Okay.
Can you just give me 1 second? BRB, 1 second, 1 sec.
Well, does it stop everything before you from going? Is it going to
Take-
affect,
What are you saying?
is it going to affect everyone's move before you? Do you have to
I mean,
wait
okay,
for it?
if you need to give any descriptions, then give them now, and then we'll do what we're doing, I guess.
Well, yeah, give them a description. Ez is up first. So
Go on.
I wasn't sure if you were having to go AFK, I mean, or if you were about to try and pull something. So, yeah, Esmeralda, being out of reach from them, will call her, "Look out! What others?" And she'll sort of step so that you're not in the way, and she is going to fling...
Am I there?
Fireball.
I thought I was on the parapet.
You are, yeah, but you're obviously next to this thing. She's trying to avoid you. Oh, I see what you're saying. You've popped your...
Yeah, would she see it? Yeah.
With the size of that move and until the life, she certainly would. And she is going to fire a firebolt up at it. Womp womp. Terrible Esmeralda. Oh, so Eric steps back, will fire an arrow at the same one.
Ooh.
Hitting. Angelo, what's he going to do? He's up there with you. We're going to move him back up.
He's going to attack this motherfucker with a spell sting.
Let's see what he hits first. I don't know why the walls have kind of got half and half. Oh, he's half inside a wall. That's what
I can't see anything other than this wall. How high are these walls that I'm in?
30 foot. You're on top of a 30-foot wall.
Makes sense. As long as I know that nobody can actually see me or these creatures. Makes sense then. Otherwise, what the fuck?
Yeah, they can see,
Would I not be
see
able to see him?
They can see the creature. Corey,
They're short. Wow, they're that fucking big.
Yeah.
You're just the worst, Angelo, unless 17 hits, in which case you're alright.
Well, he's attacking you.
Ugh. Yeah, he hits. No, he doesn't hit.
17
Shield.
17 hits it.
Oh! Pull up the table, pull up the table, pull up the table!
Remind me how I shared this with you last
Fucking
time.
WhatsApp. I've only ever had it over WhatsApp, I think. You'll need to make it an item that we can, or a... Yeah, if you do it as an item, then you can share the details on the item.
In fact,
yeah.
no. In fact, I think if you shut the fuck up and wind your neck in, I think I shared it with you last time. If you go to your tables tab,
Fucking prick.
in rollable tables, I think you've got spell sting because I've changed you to be an observer of it. So I think you can open it.
Where is it?
Since Corpse Flower. So tables entry, the one before music. There should be a folder in there called Rolling Tables, and inside
There is.
spell sting. Nice.
So I'm the only one that can see this, am I?
I think so. The result will pop out for everybody, but you can see all the potentials in there.
Oh! So
yeah.
higher the better, higher the better. We want over...
Yeah.
So we want over 36.
Yeah. So
Otherwise,
it's about to
it's
happen.
going really bad.
Oh, so
Oh, that's good. It's fine,
so
it's
it
fine, it's fine.
sticks in. I think that's exactly what you got last. Oh no, it was Chill Touch last time because it saved the day.
Speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of the bookworm's next turn. Okay, Rear Frost spell.
So yeah,
1d8 cold damage.
So roll
It
me
takes
one-
cold damage.
So roll me. Oh, what damage does it have? Okay.
I'll prompt you.
So it's taken 1d8 cold damage. Roll a d8 for me.
That one.
So the stinger jabs at him as a bright pulse of bright blue energy that just goes in for a second, and then he withdraws.
Oh!
Nice.
Does he take damage from the stinger attack as well?
No, the sting just goes in because it is bite normally. It's just a little wasp sting that he then goes and shoots a load of damage in.
A load of damage.
A load of magic in.
A load of 1d8. He's better,
yeah.
better making a fucking attack.
In this instance, yeah, but his speed is also reduced by 10. Halvor.
He's next. He's
you're
fine. He's
up.
next.
Well, sorry, any movement from Angelo, actually?
No, 'cause he'll get fucking. Yeah, he's gonna. He's gonna. He kind of attacks and then backs away like 20 feet. Does it attack him?
It does not.
Fuck you. I was debating.
Yeah, Halvor, what are you doing?
I move a little bit this way and try to see if there's any steps up onto the wall on this side.
There's no steps, it is just sheer stone. There are parts where the wall meets the natural cliff face. You could certainly make an attempt to climb it. It isn't just a sheer, it's not like trying to walk up a sheer wall. There are places you could try and get purchase if you wanted to do 30 foot of climbing.
Well, I'm not wearing my ring of jumping anymore, so
You just took it off!
I'll move back there 20 feet and I'm going to start looking in this direction and see if there's any way up onto the wall or if it's necessary to go through the tower.
If you are being very... You are suddenly aware of quite a strong gust that takes you when you step a bit closer in that direction. However, I would advise you
Do it, Alvar,
that
because
you
that's
are
what you're gonna do.
you are very close to the edge.
Is this not connected to the tower? It's just a wall
Yes,
and there's no stairs.
correct.
Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna spend my... I'll run back over here a little bit so I can do it on this side because that's where Barty was, right? And I'm gonna spend my action getting some rope out and then tying a small coil in it and launching it over the wall.
Okay.
No grapple on it, just rope.
I don't think I've got a grapple.
We bought a climber's kit. Climber's kit comes with a grapple.
Did we buy a climber's kit, or did we just buy some pittons?
And if you did, no one said it isn't in the bag of holding.
I mean, it was in the list. It was literally in the list of things that Halvar asked for. One of them was a climber's kit. So if you've not given it us, then that's on you, not on us.
No, you've got a climbing kit, I think. Let me have a look, but it's in the bag. But I think it's in the bag of holding where everybody said they wanted.
Oh right, okay. Oh right, yeah,
Okay.
No, we have pittons and rope,
oh
but
no,
that's
you
it.
don't.
We should have one.
Well, yeah. If you did, it'd be in there.
Okay. I have the grapple.
He snatches it out of the air and ties it on.
Yeah, I'm throwing it right over.
I'm more imagining you facing down of this thing, Halvar, and then just the soft slap of rope just on the side of the thing.
Did you just call me Halvar by accident?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So you're getting it out and you're throwing rope over, are you?
Yep, all the way over.
Oh, good. Well, 12 strength. Let's the dice with a judgment.
How long is the rope?
Oh, that's sat between a 16 and 8 for me.
Is it 50 feet of rope?
Yeah. Ooh,
okay.
Jump 20 foot and you can reach.
I have 46 feet of rope.
46?
Yeah, he cuts him off, didn't he?
Okay, bartender.
So does this rope come over to me?
Well, you said you throw it over, so it's gone over to the other side, hasn't it, Halvar?
Well, yeah, but it's
holding on one end, but yeah.
Pardon?
Right, I can't see where he's thrown it. Is it anywhere near me?
No, it will be behind. If he's thrown it south, a creature is going to be between you and it. It's going to be kind of over or under the creature, really. You can't get to it without going through this creature.
Okay, so alright, so it's like over the gatehouse bit.
Yeah.
Has he gone that way? Okay, right, okay. I didn't know where he was. Okay. Then is this creature like unstoned now, or is it still like breaking out?
No, it's unstoned.
Okay, then I will move around because I can't move. I want to move onto the wall.
You're on the wall.
And no, I want to move like onto the edge of the wall, so I'm still in its.
Tell you what, now we all know what's going on and what the layout is here. Let me just kill the walls.
Kill the walls, yeah. This is why I hate putting walls on maps in Foundry. They are more trouble than they're fucking worth. And you've got you've got one.
Perhaps terrain walls would be useful.
They're not. They're shit. They're equally as bad. Terrain walls. There you go.
To be fair, had I been making this in the last couple of months, because I've had this one forever, I would have made all these walls bloody one way for vision, so you could see down when you were up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now that I am.
I can also put those on a bit pretty better now as well.
Okay. So now that I can see, because I thought these walls were like really. So okay, so everybody can see these fucking creatures. Yeah. I did not know that these statues were this fucking big. I did not know that this gatehouse was this fucking narrow, like literally to the edge of the cliff. This is how weird the layout was in the darkness.
Fair enough. You can also, obviously, there is roof to stand on above the fire as well, but it isn't reflected here.
So there's the end of the wall, it crumbles to here, yeah? It crumbles at the end where I am.
The wall meets. Oh yeah, so the wall meets, there is one speck of wall left. Wall meets cliff.
Okay, so it would have been easier for us to go around the cliff than over the top.
I don't know. Each of those lines is 100 foot. It's very going up.
I can walk on walls, so it wouldn't have been a problem.
Walk down some walls.
That's what it looks like above as well.
Okay, cool. Okay. Then, fuck, man. Okay. I am going to. Sorry. Now that I've got the layout, it's a little bit different.
There's always something that makes it different.
Well, yeah, you just revealed the entire map, so it's suddenly a bit different. Now I can actually see that other one on the other side of the fucking wall as well, which I couldn't see before because you had the wall cut off there.
Corey, you're up next as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I'm gonna act under the impression. Sorry, Halvor, that they might go for me. I am going to Word of Radiance. Sacred Flame first as my action.
Sacred
Go on.
flame.
Go on.
Flame. Because it always works so fucking well. Where am I? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong shit selected. Okay, there we go. Sacred Flame. Yeah!
Oh.
It failed with advantage! It failed with advantage! And took a mighty 6 damage. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about, little bitch. And then, with my bonus action, I am going to bump with Misty Step. So let me... Oh god, because you're so far fucking forward, Caspian. Why is Caspian so far forward?
Because the dick.
Have you just decided to put him there randomly, DM?
No, because everyone was stood in front of the gate, so everyone started to mill forward. They were all grouped there, and then the ranged one stepped away to attack. So everyone was stood here for about half an hour real
Why
time.
would he be at the front? Why would he decide he's going to stand at the front?
He wasn't, was he?
No, it was like this.
Everyone was in front of
It was
him.
like
Like
this.
grouped around him.
Why can't I move Ez?
Has everybody moved behind?
Yeah, these
Caspian.
people have moved out to attack. Because we were still in
Okay.
the first 6 seconds.
Okay, I couldn't see any of that because there was walls everywhere.
Oh.
So I didn't know anything that happened. Okay, so I will bump next to Caspian. Do not. I would bump in front of him. Poof. Okay, that's my turn.
Okie doke. Cora, what about you?
So those two creatures are still up on top of the wall, and at the minute no one's in massive threat, right?
Yet.
Yet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack them, aren't I? So yeah, fly by from Norris. I'm gonna. Oh, did my last one? Did they die? The one that I had the hunter's mark on before, or did we just fly away from?
No, it went and started roosting.
Ah, fuck. So can I not put hunter's
Well,
mark?
it's been more than an hour, so you'd have to cast it
yeah.
anyway.
So I can. That's good.
Or you'd have to do a spell slot for it. Or
Yeah,
use
I can do that.
the one.
That's fine. So I'm going to put hunter's mark on the one that's on the left-hand side. Alex has left me in case you're wondering why I'm taking so long.
That's okay.
God,
It was going to happen at some point.
Yeah. I mean, it's taken 5 years, so you know.
You got good. You got a good. You got an okay.
Right.
We got an all right. I got a meet. It was a pretty bad 5 years we got.
Well, yeah, but you know. Oh, that rolled twice for some reason.
Because Alex isn't there.
Yeah, probably.
Jeez, you have one shot, Cora, to prove yourself.
One opportunity to seize everything I ever wanted.
Do not miss your chance to blow, Cora.
Do you still have the bless on you as well?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it runs out after an hour.
No, what I mean is...
Oh,
Okay.
right. Oh, is it casted
Or
off?
do you have the effect of it?
Yeah, I've just turned it off. Just join his change.
So what's that take? So that's minus... What was the d4 from that? The d4 from that was a 2. Yeah, still hits. Roll your damage.
That should have been +6 because that should be hunter's marked. So put another +6 on that.
Okay, so
Plus D6.
roll a d6.
Yeah.
Okay, I will adjust that.
Cool. I'm attacking him again then.
Okay, remember your d6 this time.
Put it in this box that comes up. Too late.
Look, I remembered a D6.
You
It was a
add,
good one,
you
too.
add so much to your attack. +5, +4, +2, +1, +1, +1.
That's because I'm awesome. And there's no. The other one's not within 5 foot of him, is he? So
Absolutely not, no.
that's me. I'm going to stay
Okay.
hiding behind Captain.
DM, can I just double check? I think it's off the artwork. To the left of the map, it's like a wall. To the right of the map, it's a drop. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So the arrows are going where the slope is. Okay, that makes sense to me now. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's cool.
Okay. So, with a cry, the first one leaps down into the midst of you. And it just beats its wings once, and then they give like a very rapid sort of flutter and shiver. Not full flapping, like a vibrate. And a cloud emanates from them.
Is it Stink Cloud? Spores. Recharge 6.
You're all seeing far.
User Bartandless lacks permission to update measured somethings.
So now I need everyone. Oh, in fact, when I click damage, it should do it. But these spores come out onto everybody, and here's hoping it rolls the. Here's hoping it rolls the save.
It does. Concentration check for Bartandless. Why do I have to roll a concentration check?
Because you've got the concentrating condition.
Yeah, but
Why?
He hasn't by default taken any damage. That's annoying. Why doesn't it show me everybody saves? That's unusual.
Is it a Constitution saving throw I have to do?
Yeah, everyone needs to make me a DC 14 con saving throw. Start as oh god, it's all fucking NPCs. Jesus Christ.
14.
In fact, I'll try and do it.
That has dealt damage to me.
Yeah, okay.
It shouldn't have done, but it has done.
Just let me do one thing, and I saw the
All
damage
right.
and everybody. Let me try and get it done first.
Alright, okay.
So he's done his. Okay, let's have a look. Made. So Caspin has failed. Caspin is poisoned. Give yourself your HP back, Bartandless and Cora.
Cool.
I'll do it to these, because I don't know why it automatically did the damage.
Yeah, that's weird.
But as sort of the people who are more used to combat, instinctively react. Oh no, Cora. Well, no, that was a D6. Cora, you didn't roll me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
I did not, sorry.
Do so, please, and then give yourself 6 HP back.
I did that bit.
Yeah, you did that, didn't you? Ez didn't heal.
Oh, yes.
And now... Oh, yeah, you're good.
I should have healed Ez. Good. Caspin, not having the quick reflexes and experience of combat of the rest of you, doesn't quite shield his mouth when you just see your heart sink. Bartanders, or maybe it doesn't. Just as you see him, a sharp inhale of these spores, and he retches. That is all it is going to do. The other one.
I don't know what the DM has planned, guys, but I really feel like us taking this fucking mook NPC with us, the more times he dies and gets brought back, I feel like he's gonna be worse and worse every time.
So should we just get some owls and we'll fly away again? That seems to work.
I think just kill him.
The second one drops down and is going to attack you, Bartandless.
Fucking bring it, bitch.
That is a 19.
I will cast shield, bitch.
Okay. To make life easier, for the next one, I'm just going to roll it as a -5.
I've got it on. Oh no, it doesn't do it automatically, okay.
No.
Sure.
Misses. So these are large
That's weird.
creatures. Yep,
Why didn't that one come up? That one didn't roll.
it did.
It rolled, I saw the dice, but it didn't come up It didn't come up after my shield had been cast, though. Oh, weird. It came up before my shield was cast.
Yeah. I think because I had it clicked, but I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
clicked roll, but I didn't on the advantage, normal, disadvantage. I didn't click till
You were editing the modifier.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool,
So
cool.
obviously that's interesting to know. But obviously, Q at that point. Okay, Caspian takes.
He's going to withdraw.
Well,
You know what? It's not my character. It's your
He's
character.
going to draw upon dark powers.
Caspian, first of all, Caspian doubles over, retching. He looks terrible. Blood is immediately coming out of his nose and ears. He will take the action to disengage, and he will go as far as feels safe in the limited light before he gets to the darkness. He pretty much falls to hands and knees as he staggers off. He doesn't even get as far as he could before he crumples to the floor. That is his turn. Oh, actually, no, it isn't his turn. Because I think he has to make a conceding throw again to see if he shakes it off. Okay. Next up.
All right.
Esmeralda.
None of us has taken a turn yet. Oh, sorry. It was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
box.
it's
Sorry,
a-
because
yeah.
it was like they came in halfway through. Yeah. All right. Sorry, my bad.
So now it's back to Esmeralda at the top of the
Yeah.
turn. She's going to attack, because I remembered that the axe is broken. I'm going to do all three of the rapier. It's targeting Sir Eric.
Do it.
Ez! Why Ez? Let me move her around. It isn't even targeting that thing now. Does the axe do it? Oh, she hasn't got her targeted at all. Why is Ez so broken?
Told you. I've been saying this since the day we met her. Just ruins combat. She's broken.
Weirdly, it's breaking in a way that it didn't before. Oh, because I made this fucking map forever ago. That's fine. I can just go. One, go. Done. Right. Problem solved. Has that shown up for you?
What?
Nope.
I've rolled it. She's targeting it, and then it comes at one. So I'm gonna try the standard roll. Roll is standard. Attack. Just nothing happens with it. What the fuck?
Just delete her and drag her token out again.
Just fucking
Good
delete her.
shout. Good shout.
Just delete her.
Please bring her back because we need her.
Meh.
Meh.
Although, what's she done for me
Is it
later?
not linked?
It was that because I went through and I linked them both, and it's unlinked. I made a point of telling. I told you, didn't I, in the week that I'd linked the two of them.
Likely story. If it wasn't on stream, nobody knows.
Let me try again. And she's because it's just worked for her in the last combat. Right, let's try again.
Learn to Foundry, DM.
Jesus,
I know,
DM.
yeah.
Every
There we
week.
go. Done it this time. Doesn't say what it's hitting against though.
Did you not target?
It did not target. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, but it's fine. I can do it manually. All three hit. Let's hit further. Okay. The one on the left isn't looking good. These are much skinnier and less bulky than the statues.
Apart from one of the statues, which was a real bulky boy.
Yeah. Extra clay. Clay Davis. Let's have a
Cassie's
look.
clay.
Yeah. So Eric is going to pull back a bit and fire. No. Halvor, you're coming up in a second. Okay, it's Angelo. What's Angelo going to do?
Angelo is going to fly down and harry. Which one's been taking damage?
One on the left.
He's going to come down and harry the one on the left and use the help action. I actually don't know how the help action works. Is it just whoever I declare, or?
Yeah, you declare who's going to get advantage on attacking it. One person.
Okay, then it will help Cora.
Okay.
I'm already going to have advantage, by the way.
Then it will.
Only on one attack, though. You could get it on both.
Okay.
There you go. You get it. Will wait for Cora to attack and then harry it.
Okay.
It's so
Halvor.
fucking wise.
So, is the wall crenulated, as one might say?
It doesn't say. It is
It's up
just.
to you.
Come on, Jim, decide.
What
What was the artwork? Show the artwork.
By crenulated, you mean like the
Up and down.
Spikes. Yeah, it does have spikes on that do that. So it isn't the usual masonry style crenulation, but there are spikes put onto the walls, large spikes.
Okay, since I don't think I can no longer see anybody and they are lots of fighting noises, I'm gonna recoil the rope back in and I'm gonna throw it aiming to this time get the loop onto that, and I'm gonna try and start climbing up onto the wall.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. It's figured with advantage, isn't it, when you've got like a solid anchor? Just lower DC, isn't it?
I mean, he's got to get it on the thing first, surely.
I
Pretty
can
good
make
athletics, you
kind
know.
of throwing attack if you like.
Yeah. Bartandus wants to lock you out of this fight, I'm afraid, Halvor.
I mean, I've been locked out of 90% of the fights. I'm just going for realism. I'm over.
You haven't been
Like,
locked out, you've just been
purpose.
stunned on the periphery of them.
I've been locked out by the DM on 90% of the fights. I'm overlooking the fact that this guy is tying a knot in 6 seconds.
He was in the Navy. He's a lot of sailing with his dad.
That's why he's so happy, because he was in the Navy. In the Navy.
Look at that. Dexterous and shucked. Yes, you can use your movement to...
Fucking cowboy. Big lassos.
So am I half speeded
Yep.
if I'm climbing? So it's 30 feet up. That'll cost me 60. So yeah, I assuming I bonus action move as well, I can get probably on top,
Yep.
and that's probably about it.
End your turn atop. Yes. That is correct.
Swan dive off on top of it.
Cora, you're coming up. Bartandus, you're next. Well, you're
Oh shit, my go. It is my go.
Bring it, bitches.
I wasn't on deck, I'm already...
planned it out.
I'm decked. Okay, I am going to... I'm going to try going for a Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So I'll target them both. See if this fucking works. Fucking... This deity is the worst. I had so much better luck with Velsharoon.
Yeah,
I'm
try
considering
casting
going
out.
back. What?
Try casting out.
So Word of Radiance! Normal! Oh, 2. I rolled 2 ones. Did they both roll that then?
No saves have happened.
Did you
Well, that-
target something?
I had them
you
both.
said
Some
you
targeted
targeted
them straight away, but no damage on save.
Hold on, where are we? Add it to the list. Boundary to do.
I'm not seeing any little corner target icon for you. Oh.
Don't worry about it. I'm not bothered about. I'm not bothered about casting 2 damage on them. I feel like I'd sooner not worry about it. Sure, yeah, it is. Let's say they both fail. They both get a point of damage because DC. I don't. 14. Okay. Yep. Sure. It's no damage on a fail on a pass, so yeah, so no damage. No damage. Yeah, I've got yeah, I've got 30 feet of movement to the right. That's no.
Nearly knocked over my tea in my excitement, sorry. I'm going to target the one that I've already got the Hunter's Mark on, which is the one that's right in front of those. So we're going to go and attack that one. Obviously, Norris swoop by. Obs. On the second one, hell yeah. Yeah. And again. Oh, it's quite a tall thing, this one, isn't it? So I'm kind of aiming up, and I'm quite close to it, so I can see it's sort of like looming down on me, and it's sort of turning around towards me after the first one hits. And as it turns around me, I sort of aim up for it and go right up through the bottom of its jaw into the soft bit, and it just falls onto the ground and just grazes my cheek as it falls down so close to me. Meow! Meow!
Have you ever heard a dying turkey? Have you ever heard a dying turkey? And did it say meow?
No.
Must have been a foreign one.
Yeah, that was it. I don't think I've got that much more else that I can do, but I'm going to go and stand. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark in that case. Yes. I'm going to move it to the other one, obviously. It's disappeared.
No. He is a wretch. Sorry, I must have overlooked. We've killed one. Did it crumble into nothingness, or is it just a body? Okay. Are these rocks by any chance? Okay. I know the artwork. I don't know what the fuck they do. I just recognise the artwork. Spore shooters. Rockish. Doesn't seem very Barovia. Yeah. Did Cora get her advantage on her second attack? Excellent. Sorry, I had a message and I was answering it. I will use Angelo to harangue this next one. Then he can aid. Flap, flap, flap.
What is that?
He's gonna aid. Aid Halvor.
Yes,
Jump!
quite high up.
Jump!
How tall is the creature?
8 to 10 foot.
That's not that bad. I am going to walk over to this because you said it's a thing all the way across. And I'm going to jump and attack it if I can.
It was fucking advantageous anyway because of fucking Angelo. Why are you taking it away from me?
Cora had the advantage.
Yeah, but she had advantage on her second one though, yeah?
Yeah.
No, but we said before, who said that Cora already gets... Yeah. Astounding blow.
Is it just advantage for the one, yeah?
Yes, it is. One of my watchers has just told me they've lost the audio from me. I don't know how long ago that happened, but I can see it was muted.
Lost the will to live.
It's true. Probably because I started saying really, really offensive things. Thank you, Milo Reichenbach, for warning me of that. I don't know why.
Milo.
I don't know why.
Milovic.
That. Okay, yeah, attacks.
Yep, I'd hack into it twice, and then I'm just going to kind of bring the shield slamming down on its back, trying to knock it to the dirt.
Okay. So we're going for an athletics?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it would do it automatically.
You succeed. So what, you're knocking it prone, are you?
Yes.
Okay, it is proned.
In that case, now might be a good time for me to dismount before it gets up and throws me. So I'll come back to solid ground and end my turn.
Okay. Barthandelus, it's you. Cora, you are on deck.
Woohoo.
I turn to it, grab on to my holy symbol. Morning, Lord. Hear my prayer. Please. Saves with a 25. Fuck you, Morning Lord. Velsharoon, hear my prayer.
Okay.
If it wasn't for the fact that the Morning Lord gave me access to Fireball, I would have been this motherfucker off so long ago.
Cora, you're up.
Well, probably going to attack him. So that's what I'm going to do. Swoop
Go for it,
by,
go for it, go for it.
attack.
That's how you hit with an attack.
Hells yeah, it is. Should I put +6 on that as well, though? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've used it.
And again.
Hits.
Woo!
Okay.
Not
Anything
bad.
else from you?
No, don't think so.
Okay, the creature, having been shield bashed into the ground, sort of slams its front legs into the snow and lifts its head up towards you, Halvor, and it will just emits a horrendous trilling noise. It just pushes out and blasts into all of it. Let's have a look. Oh, it hasn't dropped it automatically. I would like... Where are we? Where's my drawing tools? There. It's far too big.
That's what she said.
She didn't.
Thank you. I would like Barthandelus, Halvor, and Cora to all please make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Unless...
Easy.
Pardon?
Go
Actually,
on.
Barthandelus, you don't have to because you're a demon.
Cool, thank you.
No, but 3 of you, please make me a DC 14 Con saving throw.
14.
Yes, DC 14 Con saving throw.
A Constitution save of the value of 14.
I don't understand the joke. Yes, please make me a DC 14 Con saving throw.
That was a 20 on my screen. Fucking 20.
Oh, twice you've said that. Barthandelus, much like any combat that matters, you are stunned.
You say matters, he's gonna fucking die in the next round. I'm all good. But that I literally tried to Windows S to screenshot that then, but I misclicked it. It was literally 20 on my dice. Fuck this fucking game. It's as bad as Fantasy Grounds. I'm done. I'm going on roll 20.
So Barthandelus is stunned as Bavrock pulls out a Glock.
Cock.
Caspian is going to... He's going to cast Sanctuary on himself.
Queer.
That's really offensive.
It was a very peculiar choice of thing to do because he wasn't being attacked. It's a very queer thing to do.
Esmeralda will once again firebolt the Brock. Sir Eric, did you say something then, sorry, Mad Cartographer?
I said, is he going to do something equally as peculiar and queer as the last character did?
Well, if he does, he'll be very, very happy when he does.
No, that'd make him gay.
He misses.
This is not the kind of situation to have gay and happy feelings.
Angela, why is Angela all the way down there? I've forgotten. Why is Angelo so far out?
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, what's Angelo gonna do
Doesn't matter.
on this happy turn?
Why do we move together? Check us out. We are one. We are unit. We are legion. Shit! Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, that's really fucking ultra bright now. That's weird. I don't know. Everybody gets advantage. I will harangue for Cora.
Okay. Halvor, you're up.
This time, I'm going to reverse the order, and I'm going to start with a big old smack.
A big old smack of the weapon, or oh no, okay.
No, the shield. I'm stronger than you, beast! And I'll go for it with a big old uppercut.
I like to think, I know you mean with the axe, but I like to think you just drop on it.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah, hits. Hits. Yeah, it's not looking good.
I hold fast in case it attacked Bartandalus.
Okay.
That it.
How do you mean hold fast? Oh, you mean you stay where you are?
Do nothing. Do nothing.
I'm staying there and being
I watch
descriptive
it.
because I have reactions if it attacks Bartandalus.
I watch it attack Bartandalus.
Cora.
I mean, it looks like it's not doing so well, so I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Surprise, surprise.
Despite being hacked at by Halvor, its baleful eyes are fixed on the person stuck rigid in front of it as its head slowly turns and reaching back with its claw. It is going to make to strike at Bartandalus. But unless you roll very shit. Ah! Tell me what you do to it.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing it turn towards Bartandalus, and as it turns, I can catch the glint of its eye and the light that's going from the fire.
Its claw reaches back in the air, it's about to swing down at him.
And as it's doing that, that glint that is just the point of the vision that I see, and I fire my arrow straight into its eye, and it stumbles back.
Always the eye.
No, not
No. Cora. It is literally not you. Anybody that's a ranger that shoots a fucking bow, it's always the fucking eye.
It's the softest thing.
Never the nostril.
The easiest way to kill it. You're not going to kill it with this fucking nostril.
My dog needs a shit. I know. I think you would kill it if you shot in the nostril. You good?
Would I? Okay.
You kill it. It is dead and slain.
Cora reclaims any arrows that she's lost. Yes.
Anyone that misses went into the fire, unfortunately.
No.
Fortunately, she doesn't often miss.
She really doesn't. Yes, you are able to recover all of the arrows that you fired.
Woo.
everything was very, very close range. There were no wide shots. You just put them into these things and they slump down in front of you. So, yes, you were successful. Given that the main threat is gone with, I would like us just to quickly establish how, if at all, we get over or through this gatehouse, because that'll give me a very useful starting point for next week. So,
I imagine that, given my experience of the fire, and now that the main threats on the top of the wall are gone, we would probably go with throwing some more rope up, and if anyone struggles, I can help haul them up.
Yeah, I am happy to take 20 on that, given that there is now no longer a threat. So we can have it that you all get over. God, Angelo is bright, isn't he? God, that's with his brightness on. So it's someone else who's causing all the bright problems there. Yeah, let me just turn off that and that'll make it easier. There we go. That's toned it down a bit.
Wind it in.
Yeah, I've wound it in a bit. So yes, did you hear the explanation of that, Bartandelus?
No.
Basically took 20 on you getting over, unless you had any plans to not, given that they've seen the fire was there, the threat was gone, a rope was over, and anyone who couldn't get over by themselves would be assisted by Halvor. Are you happy to have been part of that, or would you want to do something else from the other side?
I was just going to sabotage everybody. I was going to go in on my own.
Just walk through the fire.
Just
Like,
run
what you
through the
talking
fire,
about,
but except instead of running through, I'm going to just sit down in the middle.
Yeah, just go, fuck this shit! Sick of it! Lord of Light don't even listen to me anymore, why don't you even bother?
I can go a little bit longer. Don't know how you folks are feeling. I feel like there's an uncommon energy from Cora tonight that I'm kind of loath to risk losing out on.
You've read that wrong.
Although it is true, I do have early start at work in the morning, so I will carry the energy onto next week, though. I will.
You are the worst!
No, you're the worst!
Well, as you get over, you see the path continues ahead to the north and reaches around the cliff face, but you also stand before a frosted, old-looking tower of stone with a heavy wooden door.
It's all descriptions we won't remember until next week. Tell us next week.
Ominous-looking statues peering down at you.
I don't know where bother. It's fucking the worst.
I definitely want to check out the tower.
Yeah, I was going to say, how long have we been since we last had a sleep now? We were like 4 hours, 5 hours in.
Yeah, we've literally just started our day.
I was thinking it could be a good place for us to rest, but maybe not.
What, after 4 hours of walking?
Halvor's destroyed.
Wow.
Jeez, have you got like fucking, I don't know, some disease that makes you get really tired? Like, have you got like ME or something?
Halvor nearly died, but whatever, Sparty.
He had a rest and he was fine after that. He
Yeah,
and he
that's
didn't nearly
what
die.
happened in real life.
He died. And I fucking thrupped him like, you're back, bro. You're back. You're with us. And he's like, I just need an hour. Shrug it off after an hour, and then all this shit's going on.
Okay, so clearly this game is over. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Alex quicker to go than Cora this week. Ooh.
I know. God, he's such a part-timer. Jesus.
I know. It's fucking. You'd go light till 12 o'clock, wouldn't you?
Totes, I'm on it.
Right, you
Bye,
said
boys.
it. Stick around. You just said it. You just
No,
said
I'm going
it.
now. Bye.
Yeah. No,